You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy Coach Malachi in the building. Hold on, y'all. We back. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Why is my camera looking this way? Why is it looking like that? I don't like the way it look. Does it look better? I don't like the way it's looking right there. I don't like the way it's looking, but that's okay. We're gonna rock out. I don't know why it's looking like that. As a matter of fact, let me hold on. Y'all hold on. Let me turn this camera off and turn it back on. Let me do that. Bear with me one moment. Turn it off, turn it back on, see what it's looking like. All right, it's kind of still saying like it's looking the same way. I don't know what the fuck this is. Why is it looking like that? But that's okay. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know why it's looking like that. My camera Gucci though. A lot of people out there, let me see. Why is the camera looking like that? I don't know. Hold on, y'all bear with me. As a matter of fact, y'all bear me one moment. Let me refresh this. Let's reload it. All right, it's still doing the same. Thing. That's all right. I'm not gonna trip on it. We ain't gonna trip on it. Fuck it. Let's pull the chair up. We're not even gonna trip. Yeah, I'm seeing. I don't know how it's looking to y'all, but for me, it's looking crazy. Yeah, for me, it's looking crazy. It look like it's kind of real, like too close or some shit. I don't know why, but that's okay. We gonna rock out like this here. Anyways, hold on. Let me see what I look like on my phone. Let's do that. That's what I can do. Anyways. Let me see how I look on the phone. Let me see. Oh, let me see what I look like on the phone. Y'all know I be. Yeah, I guess it kind of looked that way on the phone too. I guess I don't know. Anyways, fuck it. Yeah, I got class today, so I don't know. Yeah, I have class. I thought the class was gonna start at 2:00, but it's actually starting at 4:30. So I said, let me just go live at 2:00. You see what I'm saying? Then I end at about 4:20, something like that. Then everybody else will roll in later, see the replay and stuff like that. You know. Anyways, yeah, man. Shout out to Aquila. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to G5. The few people that's here, just shout out to y'all, man. I know this is off schedule. I'm not, we ain't on schedule like we normally be, but on Tuesdays, I have class. Matter of fact, I have class every Tuesday. So Tuesday, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more flexible on the live shows because I have class every Tuesday. So, and then I work, of course, every day for the most part. So, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Anyways, should Keith Thurman, this is Keith Thurman, right? Cause I'm sitting here, I'm hitting I had a lot of people hit me up, not a lot, but I had like 5-6 people hit me up, and just around boxing, that's in boxing, and they were talking about Keith Thurman, talking about the Fundora fight, we were talking about Xander Zayas, Boots, all the other guys at 154. What the dude name? Who got the belt? Josh Kelly. I think Josh Kelly have a belt. You know what I mean? He upset Bakram and Muthalas. I think his name Bakram and all that stuff there. So that guy right there, and we're talking about that and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I said, look, man, like I said before, man, keep in boxing for what? Shit, 19 years, something like that, as a pro. And it's, I mean, even if he wasn't boxing in 19 years, I mean, fighting someone that tall with that long of an arm reach who actually can measure it should be a lot. It's probably even easier, measuring the distance with it from his standpoint because he's so tall. Now, he's not the fastest person in the world. However, timing beats speed every day of the week. So if you could time a guy, keep that distance at bay, and look, man, this guy got to get, if he get in this range, pop, 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 because I'm gonna keep him busy. You know what I mean? When you have a matter of fact, let me turn this light down. This light too bright. That's another thing. Hold on, this light is definitely too bright. Let me turn this motherfucking light down right now. Yeah, that shit was too bright. I need to find, it's something going on my camera. Hold on, matter of fact, let me do this one more time. What the fuck going on my camera? This shit pissing me off. All right, shit. Like, man, I think I got an OCD when it comes to that camera, bro. I can't even sit here in front. When it comes to that camera, I got an OCD with that shit. Like, man, shit got to be right. You get what I'm saying? I definitely got an OCD with that camera. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying though. So I'm like, well, as I said before, Keith is he's represent the old guard. He'll be 38 years old in November, if I'm not mistaken. So he said, I got a lot more left to give boxing. I got a lot more bigger goals. I'm like, what goals you have? Because Keith always been about the money. I think he's made his paydays is over with. The most money he's ever made, in his career, his big money fights, I can't really say because, we don't know, they got them back end promotion contracts. So you know how that is. But however, I don't think he's going to be in the full stamp line anytime soon. So, but he had to come back and fight. When you see an old guy, having injuries like Keith supposedly had and allegedly, because we don't know if he really had injuries or not, but, it's kind of like, the height of his career, I beat Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, and that's it. That's it. That was 10 years ago. 9 to 10 years ago. And he fought Manny. He lost to Manny. So that would have been a highlight of his career had he won, but he didn't win. So, I can't say, well, you got in the ring and fought the guy. That's the highlight of your career. But, in some cases that would be the case, but he didn't win it. So you get what I'm saying? So after Manny, what did he do? I think he went on another hiatus. He fought Josecito Lopez and Manny within the same year, if I'm not mistaken. And then he went on another hiatus. That was his second hiatus, right? Then after Manny, he went on I thought he was the second or the third. Then after Manny, he went on another hiatus. And then, hold on, who did he fight? Did Keith fight? I'm trying to say, who did Keith fight? I'm trying to see. Turn this off. Oh, my bad. Let me shut this down right now. Shut you down. Yeah, I had to shut down. I just realized I had cap cut up. Yeah, I've been editing. I've been editing videos all day. That's all I've been doing, editing videos. Just working, doing work, stuff like that, editing videos and all that stuff there. So, you know, I have another podcast we do that I do at Foster's Barbershop as well. So, you know, I do that there, and then I shoot the content, edit the content, and I upload the content, make the thumbnails and all of that. That on top of doing this show, on top of now I'm in school, and then on top of my business and stuff like that. So, you know, I got a full plate. I'm really looking forward to hiring people. I can't do it now, but you know, because you got to pay. You know, because the people I'm hiring, I'm looking for people who can do the type of stuff that I need done. You know, if I got to train you and all that stuff there, I need people who know how to do this shit. See what I'm saying? So I need people who know how to do this shit. You know, so that's it. So that I'm gonna be looking for qualified people who can do the type of things that I need done. You know what I mean? Like this everyday shit, I'm kind of like getting tired of it myself. Okay, I got to do this, got to do that. You know what I mean? I'm kind of getting tired of it. Like now, I'm taking a more of a systematic approach, which I already have a systematic approach already on another end of what I'm doing. But as it relates to this, I want to have more of a systematic approach. You know what I mean? I use a lot of like AI tools and stuff already, but I'm just I kind of like want to be hands off with this shit. You know, going forward. You know, and that time will come. That time will come. Anyways, should Keith Thurman fight Jermell Charlo after being stopped by Fundora, or should he retire? I've heard that as well. I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't fault him if he was to retire. I will get to the super chats. I will address the super chats. You know, if he was to retire, I can't fault him. Like I say, it's been 19 years. I keep stressing that. You know, because I look at like the young guys, the dude who's suing his promoter, Ortiz, the boy out of Philly, Boots. Those guys been pros for 10 years. And then the other guys been pros for 9 and 10 years before they started boxing. Right? Well, at least about 8 and 9 years before they was boxing. You know, so we're talking about, and 3 of them retired already. You know, Sean Porter retired, Danny Garcia retired, Terrence Crawford retired. Those were the old guys, right? So now it's time for these new niggas, these new cats, to create a round robin and fight each other. You get what I'm saying? Especially if this era of boxing with the fans and even with the guys who's supposed to know better that's in the media, could I be looking at some of these dudes like the Max Kellermans, the Malik Scott? Well, I don't even know why I'm mentioning Malik. Like Malik is, bro. Like, listen, I take my head out to Malik. He's a hustler. He's a hustler. I give him that he's a hustler because I'm like, bro, I really don't see any value that he brings to anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest with you. I don't see any value that he brings to anything. We talking about Malik Scott. So, but him being a hustler, he finds a way to be in those positions. He went overseas. He had an OnlyFans chick he was kicking it with. We don't hear nothing about her no more. He went and married the girl from the UK, Kate. So he went snatched her up. You know what I mean? I say shit. Then he got the job. But now when he snatched her up, all of a sudden we started seeing him on the zone. He was like being commentating a little bit. So I say, so Malik had on, you get what I'm saying? Malik had on, he had no snatch Kate up. And then by him doing that enabled him to be able to, you get what I'm saying? I mean, do his thug thizzle. He don't snatch Kate up. And then now, all of a sudden he got doggone broadcasting gigs and this and that. So I take my hat off to him. Malik, like, look here, man. Look here, baby boy. I got a man. Keith, like, shit, look here, baby boy. I gotta, you gotta get somebody who 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 gonna add value. Hey, who gonna add value? Because hey, listen, man, I say this man hustled up. This man, he listen. Then he eased up on Wilder, became Wilder lead trainer. I say, bro, this goddamn Malik Scott. You can't really hate on him. But you kind of like I guess you can and can't hate on him because you see what the nigga doing. I said he coming with the flim flam, and I met Malik Scott. He's a good talking ass nigga, dog. I tell you, he real smooth with it. He can't fool me because I'm cut from that cloth. So like this old good talking ass nigga, right? He's very he one of those philosophical dudes, and when he talk to you, he have this look of seriousness about him, as though this what it is. He put the glasses on. I guess when he put the glasses on, he go to feeling smart. So he got the glasses on and shit. Malik Scott sitting there. Hold on, the hell, my damn phone. What's wrong with my phone? Yeah, Malik Scott. You know what I mean? Malik Scott sitting there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Malik. Malik Scott sitting there like, yeah, I'm a leaks, baby. I'm a leaks. You see what I'm saying? And I'm doing my thing, and I'm making it happen. I'm making it do what it do. And a lot of people got to know what time it is. And my expert, I'm like, dude, this dude was trash as a fighter. So how do you, if you're gonna get a nigga to commentate, at least get somebody who kind of like how Max Kellerman is, or used to be. He kind of like, Larry Merchant, Cloth, this and that. And if you're going to get a fighter, you have Roy commentator. Roy is a great commentator. George Foreman, RIP to George Foreman. You got to get somebody who good at this shit. Now, again, Malik Scott can talk, but it's kind of like, you got to get somebody who was good at least in the sport or whatever. Like, let me see old trash ass nigga. Like, you got Poke Chop Willie calling the fight. Poke Chop, I like it, dog, but I ain't gonna lie, dog, fam. Like, you can't, because this is the thing, right? When I hear a fighter talking stuff like a Malik Scott, yeah, man, well, fight, he should be doing this, he should be doing that, and all that stuff there. And when you fight that type of fighter, this how you fight him. I like, fam, all that shit you saying, and when you're commentating, when you was a fighter, you ain't do none of that shit. True. Hey, shout out to Aquila. Shout out to Schoolo. Hey, Schoolo. That's what be getting me. Shout out to Rod. That's what be getting me. Fam, okay, cool. I get what you're saying, but when you was a fighter, like I can't stop thinking about he took a dive against Wilder. See that? I can't get over that. You took the dive against Wilder, like literally. Bro, you took the dive, fam. You fell in slow motion, making Philly fighters look bad. I'm like, man, Philly, yeah, that's why I say I don't compare this era of Philly fighters to the old school. These niggas ain't even nowhere near on that level. Just the mentality is different. They was built different, tough, all that stuff there. These cats, like, I'm like, you fell. I ain't never seen a dude get dropped in slow motion. Like when Wilder hit him when he was falling down, because he had his high guard up, he was falling down, and he had them put his left arm down, then brace the fall, and then they making eye contact the entire time. Wilder looking at him like we talked about. Then he turned around and he walked and looked at the crowd, and he started smiling. He stuck his tongue out and all that. There, everybody knew what time was. This shit was rehearsed. Then he walked over to the ropes. Then Wilder sitting on the ropes looking at the crowd. Then he looked over to the left to see if Malik gonna beat the cap. Malik still looking at Wilder. He was staring at him when Wilder hit him. When Wilder turned around to walk off, Malik was going down to the ground while looking at Wilder. He had his back turned. He walked, went to the ropes, and then when Wilder looked over at him, he still looking. I say, man. True. This nigga. Yeah, he say the phantom punch. Man, that wasn't even a phantom punch. That wasn't even a phantom punch. Come on, fam. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, yeah, man. So I'm just saying for me, it's kind of like hold on. I'm like, hold on, Swole. Wait a minute. God damn, dog. See what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Anyway. Well, back to Keith Thurman. After yesterday's live show, right? I decided to look at the options for Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's next opponent. Look at options for Keith Thurman's next opponent, right? Now, since Keith reiterated that he's not retiring, he reiterated that. Even though this is 19th year, he reiterated he's not retiring, right? Now, however, many fans feel that it's over for Keith to compete at a high level after 19 years as the pro. I am the #1 fan that believes that. I'm the #1. Look here, man. Nigga, it's over. It's over. And I'm not saying it's over because you lost to Sebastian Fundora. You beat Brock, bro, like even when you beat Brock Jarvis, it was obvious that dude ain't had no business in the ring with you. That was obvious, right? So, you know, I'm like, when I saw him fight Brock Jarvis, I didn't get the sense of, oh, nigga, Keith back. You saw what he did to Brock Jarvis. I'm like, who was Brock Jarvis? Nobody, I ain't never heard of this dude before. He from Australia, you know, and then for you to go over there and fight him in his own backyard, I already knew what time that was. To this day. Because some would say that you have a bigger name than Brock Jarvis in the boxing world. I would think that would be an overall consensus globally. If anybody ever heard of Keith, because Keith ain't no global name like that. He known in America. He known. See, a lot of people think because the motherfuckers be known on the small, like boxing is very small. It ain't big. I'm talking about online. Boxing media is very small. So if you popping on another channel, that don't mean motherfuckers know you in society for real. They know you when you go to the gym. They know you if you go to a fight and stuff like that. Outside of that, they don't know you. Like when Mike Tyson went to the mall, they knew Mike in any city in the world. If he if he went to another country, they knew Mike. You know, he didn't have to say, hey, yeah, man, my name's such and such. I'm a boss. Hold, let me show you my phone. See, this me right here. He didn't have to do that. So when y'all say these dudes are stars, I'm like, man, I don't know about that star shit. Yeah, they stars on YouTube and Facebook boxing groups and stuff like that. And that shit's small as hell, bro. It ain't a lot of us. Boxing media is real small. So you can be a star in boxing media world, but that's why I say, okay, if this nigga outside of a gym, let him leave a gym or leave a boxing event and let him go somewhere that ain't a gym, ain't a boxing event, and see how motherfuckers react when they see him. If motherfuckers act like they don't know you, don't know you, or whatever the case may be, that tell you everything you need to know. To this day. That tell you everything you need to know, fam. Shout out to Hollow Davis. Shout out to Keith. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna tell me he a star. A star where? Cause you did a 12-hour live arguing with a nigga about him. Yeah, I did a 12-hour live arguing about him, dog. I sent about 4 or 5 gun emojis, 13 demon face emojis, and I sent a whole lot of scathing messages in all caps. So my presence is felt online, and that's it. Like, come on, fam. Your presence felt, huh? Well, who you know scared of a YouTube channel, a boxing YouTube channel, or some subscribers who type in all caps, send toy gun emojis and demon face emojis as a threat? How you gonna take somebody like that serious? Yeah, nigga, when I see you, I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. And then when you see them, they wanna make love, you know. They want to hug, or they don't even, you know, sometimes they act like they don't even see you or whatever. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. The shit be all for show. I call it the Charleston White effect. What I mean by that is Charleston White says that, you know, I'm playing a character. I don't act like this. I'm playing a character. So Charleston White, I created a character when I was doing all this stuff before. You know, working with the youth in Dallas, Fort Worth area, wasn't nobody paying me any attention. I couldn't really get no traction. As soon as I turned the character on, you know what I mean? So a lot of these niggas character be tough guys online. Anytime you hear any nigga on YouTube with a YouTube channel talking about he gonna do such and such to Coach Malachi when he see him, or I'm gonna do such and such to somebody, or I'm gonna slap this dude, slap that dude, and years done went by, you ain't slapped nobody. You know, matter of fact, we haven't heard any incidences of crime or violence that's associated with your name anywhere since boxing been in existence. So these dudes play these characters online, tough guys, and they not that. They not that. You get what I'm saying? So, because in the real world, there's real life consequences. Oh, okay. So if you think you're gonna do this, what the fuck you think we gonna be doing? Well, as a matter of fact, I tell you what, fam, when we see you, we're gonna give you opportunity to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't. That's why I say this shit ain't real. It's not. Anyways, now, Keith is 37 years old, and he'll be 39 in November of this year. No, 38. He'll be 38 in November of this year. Because I think he's 37 right now. He'll be 38 this year. Yeah, in November. If Keith doesn't retire, I feel personally that he should fight his fellow PBC stablemate, Jermell Charlo, next. He should fight Jermell Charlo. I mean, not Jermell Charlo, Jermell Charlo. My bad. He should fight Jermell Charlo. He might as well. Jermell Charlo ain't, by the time he get back in the ring, it's probably going to be 3 years. September this year be 3 years the last time he fought. Keith Thurman, he don't had a couple of fights since then, so he don't fought Brock Jarvis last year, fought Sebastian Fundora this year. So Keith can, him and Jermell Charlo, I think that'll be a good fight. Now the crazy part about it is, they're gonna make that a pay-per-view fight, which is gonna flop. I'm pretty sure that this pay-per-view between and the reason I'm saying this is because I don't know why these companies put these fights on pay-per-view. Now, what the Zone did was smooth. How the Zone did it was real smooth. They did it real smooth how they did it. They said, okay, nobody buying pay-per-views. So what the Zone did was this. We're going to factor all the pay-per-view fight. We're going to factor the fights. We're going to raise our prices of our subscription. I think they don't raise it 100 times since the Zone started. We're going to raise the subscription. But what we're going to do, we're going to take all of these fights. A lot of these cards are not even pay-per-view cards, but we're going to build a pay-per-view card and say, hey, we're going to factor in, we're going to bake in to how we're going to justify the subscription fee rise. Because we raising the rent, or we raising the subscription fee. What we gonna do to make you feel good, so we don't lose you. We gonna say, hey, y'all remember all of those other fights that used to be pay-per-view, used to have a DAZN subscription, and on top of that, we'll put a fight on pay-per-view. When initially they said they wasn't gonna do any of that. So what we're gonna do is instead of you having a subscription on top of paying for a pay-per-view additional price on pay-per-view, what we're going to do is we're going to raise the prices, and we're going to take a lot of non-pay-per-view fights as well as fights that we believe should be on pay-per-view, and we're going to bake that into the fee. So we're going to say, hey, look, pay this higher fee for subscription, but you're going to get 12, 13, 14 pay-per-view fights a year, and you ain't got to pay no extra money just as long as you have the premium subscription. So that was smart what they did. The PBC can't afford to do that. So they really gotta get it from the muscle. They gotta say, we're gonna put it on pay-per-view because Keith Thurman won a lot of money that Haymon ain't paying him. And then Fundora fight for the low. Fundora ain't no high paid fighter. He got a belt now. He had a couple of belts, but Skips and Lowers ain't paying this dude, man. I mean, Fundora don't look like and there's no disrespect to the brother. I like him. He look like a nice guy, but he don't look like no type of guy that's going to. He just gonna go along to get along. He's a giraffe. He's one of those. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? He's a nice guy. Scamson, they can tell him anything. They ain't paying him much. Give him a couple of dollars, $1.5 million, maybe $2 million, something like that. Half of 500,000. And something like that. He ain't really getting much. He may, they ain't breaking the bank on him. Because he ain't no draw. They're going to tell him, look, fam, you ain't got no fan base. You from Florida, but you don't claim Florida. You moved to California. The California thing ain't working. You ain't got no fan base out there. People like your sister more than they like you, to be honest with you. And he's a nice guy, but he ain't got no fan base. Like, no one, fam, like, there's no excitement we talk about him. I mean, he's a tall, lanky guy. He's a physical specimen in the ring. Give him all that. But I'm just saying, so how do you justify paying a guy like that a whole lot of money? You can't. Especially if you want to recoup. If you're trying to recoup. See, this shit about recoupment. Now, Turk Island Sheik, he can pay these dudes a lot of money. He ain't making no, because it ain't his money. he can overpay for fights because it ain't his money. And when it's the country of Saudi Arabia money, and they ain't tripping on that. They got the money to blow like that. But now what I'm seeing, the Haney's had the Romero fight. Well, I don't know, set up. I'm hearing that fight ain't happening or whatever, right? They hearing that for the past couple of days. Well, I don't know. Turk Al-Sheikh wasn't involved. Was not interested in that. Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis was rumored, as we know, to been working on a deal to fight each other. The money was the issue with Ortiz. Not with Boots. Turk Al-Sheikh wasn't involved with that. He said, I'm not interested in that fight. At one point in time, I was interested, but I'm not interested. And I remember something Turk Al-Sheikh said. He said a while ago, he said, for all of those who say they need Ferraris or they need A, B, C, and D, or they don't want to fight for us and all that stuff there. He said, in time, you will come begging to me to finance your fight. He said this. I remember the video. He said this. He said, in time, you will come begging to me for me to finance your fight or to fight on the Riyadh season card. Do you want to know why? Because when Turkey is not involved, the money is where it's supposed to be at. You gotta pay like your way. When Turkey's involved, you ain't gotta be a ticket seller to get paid a lot of money. Teofimo Lopez is a perfect example of that. Ryan Garcia is a perfect example of that. Devin Haney. Just a lot of these fighters are not really ticket sellers like that. What, Devin sold in Oakland, and I think he did. I don't know. Shakur Stevenson sells in Jersey. That's true. The only way those fighters can really become ticket sellers, they have to fight each other. The top name fighters have to fight each other in order to spark some type of interest to become a ticket seller. You can't be a Shakur Stevenson or a Teofimo Lopez or a Devin Haney or Boots Ennis or any of these guys, or Tank or whoever, And yeah, I mean, you'll get your fan base in your city to come see you, but the ticket price is gonna be low. You got $15, $20 tickets. Yeah, like I'm laughing at Carissa Shields because she was like, "Yeah, we sold out wherever she fight at in Detroit. We sold that out, and I'm doing numbers." I'll say, "Yeah, what were your ticket sales?" If you got $15, $20 ticket prices, yeah, you should be able to sell that shit out. And then plus on top of that, you still gave some away in the street. True. Yeah, you supposed to motherfucking shit. You selling tickets. Hey, shout out to Kitty Boo. Kitty Boo, what's going on, sis? Yeah, you supposed to be doggone you supposed to sold out. Yeah, nigga, I sold out. And okay, well, what was your live gate numbers? They never talk about the live gate numbers. They never do that. They never talk about the live gate numbers. Never. Yeah, niggas getting in for $5. hey, niggas getting in for $5. Yeah, I had 20,000. We had 4,000 people. And we had 4,000. Such. Yeah, everybody got in $5 a piece, huh? Anyways, as I said before, Keith is a 37-year-old, going on 38-year-old fighter in November. He'll be turned 38 this year, right? If Keith Thurman doesn't retire, me personally, as I said before, he should fight his fellow PBC stablemate, Jermell Charlo, next. This fight, makes sense. It makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what Al Haymon like to do anyways. We're going to keep everything on our side of the street. If Turk Al-Sheikh ain't involved in, we're going to do what we always do, keep everything on our side of the street and they're going to fight each other. And then, look at the promotion for the Sebastian Fundora in Keith Thurman fight. The promotion was non-existent. Literally nobody I know who watched boxing knew anything about this fight. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay Area, right here in Florida. Nobody talking about that shit. I remember, goddamn it, when Roy Jones was fighting in the 90s. We knew when Roy was fighting. Nigga, motherfucking Roy, nigga. Nigga, Roy finna fight. Everybody knew about that. That was a different time, though. People knew when Weekend Right was gonna fight. I mean, he didn't have the notoriety that Roy had, but people knew when Weekend Right was gonna fight. Of course, everybody knew when Tyson was gonna fight. Didn't matter. Even a washed up Tyson, motherfucker didn't want to see Mike. I can honestly tell you, in 2026, when ain't nobody talking about that shit. That shit, bro, it's over. It's over, fam. Like, one thing about me, man, I'm just gonna tell you, nigga, it's over. Your big money paydays is done. You old niggas got to go. They still holding Jermell Charlo. Yeah, you drunk. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, man, fuck all them dudes at 154. I run Texas, dummy. Nigga, you from Louisiana. True. How you gonna run a state you ain't even from? You ain't even from Texas. How you gonna run a state you not even from? Niggas don't even like you in Texas. Houston, like, man, you know, fuck this nigga. You get what I'm saying? How you run a state? Shout out to Schoolo. How you run a state that you ain't even from? Come on, man. Shit. Anyways. Both fighters are past their prime. Jermell Charlo and Keith Thurman. They passed their prime. It's over. And both fighters are washed up. They washed. The old guard, I'm just telling you something, right? The old guard that they have going on, I think the old guard at the PBC, I think the PBC gonna have a going away sale, cash out. That was a cash out fight for Keith, not cash out from a money standpoint. It just, you know, Al wanted to clear Keith Thurman, get Keith Thurman off the books. Okay, looking Fundora, Praying Mantis, Jurassic Park. Look here, man, I need you to take care of, go ahead and fight Keith Thurman. You know, I know. I heard Sebastian Fundora say something like, yeah, man, I thought the fight was going to be a lot tougher than what it was. The Keith talking about, yeah, man, I almost won. Referee started the fight early. The referee did start the fight early. I don't disagree with that. Referee started the fight early. I almost won. Fam, you was down 6 rounds to 0 up until the point where you got stopped. You got stopped in the 6th round. You lost the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th round. You lost 5 consecutive rounds in a 12-round fight. Going into the 6th round, you was losing that round. So if the referee don't stop the fight, and let's say you made it out of the 6th round, and you got back to your corner, guess what? You would have been down 6 rounds to 0. No one believes that you were going to output on a boxing clinic from the 7th round on up. Yeah, man, if you'd have let the fight go on, it was just really getting good, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, you know, I knew it was going to be tough and all that. So the problem is you talk better than you can fight that night. Yo, listen, one eye closed, black, red, and purple. That bitch talking like this. One eye talking like this. The other eye closing as well. Yeah, and you know, Keith Thurman's eye. Yeah. What did you see in the fight? Well, I was in the ring, and you know, I noticed that Keith was not moving his head off the line, and we did not understand how long this motherfucking arms were. So by the time my reaction time was kind of off, by the time the jab got there, it was too late. So he kept hitting me in the eye, and I'm talking to Keith. I say, Keith. Yeah, he said, what? I said, look, man, I'm tired of getting punched in the eye. What about the other eye? Can the nigga hit the other eye? Like, you get what I'm saying? The eye was talking. True. As I said before, both fighters are past their prime. And both fighters are washed up. The old guard at the PBC have to go, right? You know, they having a going away sale. You see what I'm saying? What do you guys think about Keith Thurman? Who he should fight next? You know what I mean? Should he retire or fight Jermell Charlo? I wouldn't mind seeing him and Jermell Charlo fight each other. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Let them fight each other. Let him and Jermell Charlo fight each other. I wouldn't mind seeing it myself. You get what I'm saying? Let them fight each other. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, and what they say, y'all may say he would need a knockdown, which wasn't likely. No, he would need a knockout. If you lose it 5 rounds, 6 rounds to 0, he need more than a knockdown, Yarmouth. He need a knockout. Because that means you will have to just put your shutout from the 7th round on up, outboxing him, just to hope to get a draw or whatever. And no one believes that he was going to pitch a shutout in the second half of the fight. So he was looking for what they call it, living on a prayer, like by Bon Jovi. He was looking for a prayer. What I got to do, dog? I mean, you know, he was throwing wide shots, so I was just bidding my time because he was slipping. I was waiting to catch him at the right time. He said, I was waiting to catch him at the right time. Nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
hey, he saw what's up. He was waiting to catch him at the right time. And then guess what? Well, now y'all know we got Wilder. We got Wilder coming up. Him and Chisora. 2 old hound dogs fighting each other. 2 old hound dogs fighting each other. Two dudes in their 40s. Chisora got 13 losses, but he's a massive draw in the UK. Deontay Wilder ain't got but 4 losses, and he ain't a draw at all no more in America. True. Do you know why? So for all you Wilder fans who may come, oh nigga, you hating on Wilder, nigga. What you mean he ain't no draw? He is a draw. Okay, cool. How many people showed up at his last fight? What you talking about? Nigga, he fought overseas. He fought No, sir. He fought right here in America. He fought in I think Wichita State College campus. He had a fight at Wichita State College campus. He fought an African, well, I don't know where this dude from. He fought a slick black fighter. He fought a non-slick black fighter by the name of I forgot his first name. I know his last name is Herndon. Herndon or whatever, right? He's from San Antonio. He's from San Antonio. Ain't too many black people in San Antonio. But I've been to San Antonio a couple times. I'm like, I don't see ain't nothing but Mexicans there. You know, now I ain't going to the black side of town. I don't know where that's at. But I'm just saying, okay, so he one of the brothers that's there. So, anyways, and he ain't look good that fight. He stopped the dude, but Buddy was more scared than anything. Nigga scared. He thinking it's the old Wilder. Oh shit, nigga, this the old Wilder, man. Wilder, he got that power. He got that one hit quitter. I'm like, fam, you can beat this version of Wilder. This version of Wilder is easy. It's easy peasy, fam. Sweet as honey do. You can whoop him. All you gotta do if this dude just would have just tried to fight. He was so scared and running that I'm like, fam, he was scared of running. And people that just tried to fight, fam. Nigga, make an attempt to fight. You get what I'm saying? He didn't even do that. So I'm like, yeah, so anyway, so why there ain't no draw no more? I think everybody know that. Because if he was a draw, he would have been a draw his last fight. Right here in America. Facts. You get what I'm saying? Hold on, let's go. Let's get to the super chats. Oh, shout out to Kitty Boo for being a member.
Hey, okay.
Becoming a new member. Shout out to Kitty Boo.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did he say? He say in there like swimwear. In there like swimwear. Great content, coach. I appreciate that. Shout out to Demi Coach Ron.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Thurman was eating at the gristle biscuit buffet for 6 straight rounds. Talking about it was getting fun. And you know the crazy part about it, Coach Ron, he said it was getting fun. And you know the question I asked, getting fun for whom? I didn't feel like it was getting fun. Your left eye didn't look like he was having fun. After the fight, fam, you had an ice pack on your left eye, and the right eye was closed, and you had purple blood, blood vessels, like the popping, look, that eye was so purple, like if you stick a pin in it, just a bunch of blood would just gush out of it, right up under the eye, the orbital area. So it was getting fun for who? Oh, you was having fun in there getting punched in the face? The only person that was having fun in the ring, listen, it was 3 people having fun. It was 1 person and 2 fists having fun in the ring. Sebastian Fundora was having a whole lot of fun. He was having a whole lot of fun. Hold on, make sure y'all hear me good. Yeah, hold on. He was having a whole lot of fun in the ring. And his left fist and right fist was having fun in the ring. You know who wasn't having fun in the ring? Keith Thurman corner, Keith Thurman left eye, Keith Thurman right eye, Keith Thurman forehead, Keith Thurman hairline, Keith Thurman legs. He was getting tired. He couldn't run. He couldn't run for 12 rounds. Eventually, he was gonna fold like a lawn chair. I would have gave him one more. I would have gave him. Now I go back and think about it. I said I would have gave him one more round. I probably would, if he didn't get stopped in the 6th, without the referee stopping it. Yeah, he wouldn't have made it past 8. Wouldn't have made it past 8. The fans was on there standing on their feet. Yeah, come on, fam. So anyway, yeah. So anyways, it is what it is. Today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. And we have another sponsor. We have our sponsor, ight Bail Bonds. If you're in the city of Tampa and your ass going to jail and you bought that life, you're on that tough guy, that real nigga shit, you might want to call my people at ight. Sitting in any kind of jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to ight Bail Bonds and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call ight Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. ight Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. ight Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call ight. Niggas out there. Yeah, man, he's on the bed. But listen, they got a place for you, boy. They got a place for you. Believe that. That's what for God they do. They got a spot for you. Anyways, it is what it is. And another thing, right on, we have a new sponsor as well. Shout out to our brothers. Shout out to our new sponsor, Brickhouse Performance Dogs. If you're looking for a company that you can trust, get on the waiting list today. At Brickhouse Performance Dogs, we are committed to breeding American Pit Bull Terriers with strong bloodlines, sound structure, and professional breeding programs that serious buyers can trust. Don't miss the upcoming breedings and puppy updates from Brickhouse Performance Dogs. Join the waiting list now in order to get early access to availability before public announcements are released. Go to www.brickhouseperformancedogs.com and sign up today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. So anyways, yeah, man. So back to Keith Thurman. So I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, Keith Thurman and Jermell Charlo, that sound about right. Just all the PBC, the old guard, they just need to fight each other. Just get to know. No, you kind of like, it's kind of like having a clearance sale. Back in the day, Jitterbugs probably don't know nothing about that, but they have it online now. It's like before Amazon, we used to have to go to the stores physically. This was a lot of you young cats don't know. We used to have to physically go to stores, go to the mall and buy stuff. You see what I'm saying? Before Amazon, and then when Amazon first started, I remember because I used to buy books from them. They would just sell books online. We're talking about the 90s. We're talking about the late 90s. They sell books online. I had no idea that it was going to be the conglomerate that it is today. So, yeah, man. So anyway, this back when we used to have to, they have something called the clearance sale where they got, you know what, dog, we got all this shit that been in here for a long time. Ain't nobody really been buying it. So what we going to do, we're going to drop all the prices, sell it for the low, let everybody know it's a clearance. Everybody come in because they're getting that same product that they might have wanted earlier in the year. They're getting it at a cheaper. Well, they think they're getting it cheaper, but you know what I mean? So they're having a clearance. You know what I mean? They gotta have a clearance sale over there at the PBC. True. Yep. They gotta have a clearance sale. That's what they gotta do. The clearance. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta clear this shit out, dog. It is what it is. Shout out to Miss Sheila. Shout out to not Sheila here. Shout out to Steph. Steph, what's going on? He said PBC RIP. No. I'm not saying that it's RIP to the PBC. What I'm saying is, I mean, the old, like what they have. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying what they have remember, all of their fights are on pay-per-view. So now when you go to talk about pay-per-view, it's like, who do you have to justify pay-per-view? You don't have nobody. It's like, do you get what I'm saying? So that's why DAZN, it was some slick shit they did, but it was like, you know what? We got people who buy our subscription, but they don't want to buy some of these fights, the pay-per-views, because they $80, $90 or whatever, right? Understandably so. The pay-per-view the fight should come with the subscription. So what they did, they got slick. They said, you know what? Somebody in the marketing department said, this is what we're going to do. A lot of these, really ain't none of these fights should be no pay-per-view fights anyways, to be fair. But what we're going to do is we're going to raise the price up by $15, $20 or whatever. And then tell the people, you ain't got to buy the pay-per-view. You ain't got to pay for no more pay-per-views. We just going to up the subscription on you. And that fight that would normally be on pay-per-view, as long as you have this subscription, you're going to be able to watch that fight. You know, I know what they did. Oh, no, well, put it this way. A lot of these fights ain't paid. A lot of these fights that you trying to make me feel like that would normally be on pay-per-view, like Nick Ball. Nick Ball ain't no pay-per-view fighter. Yeah, you got the Nick Ball fight that's on pay-per-view, but if you got the subscription over here, the premium subscription, you ain't got to worry about paying pay-per-view to see Nick Ball. Nick Ball ain't no pay-per-view fighter anyways. Ain't none of these fighters no pay-per-view fighters right now. Not one of them. Now, in the UK, that's something different. The UK got something different over there as related to the. But I'm saying in America, there's not one fighter in America that's a pay-per-view star. That should exclusively fight on pay-per-view. Not one American fighter. I can't name one. I'm talking about current fighter. I can't name one. That's why they don't release numbers. The people not going, because for them to release the numbers and tell you what they did, it don't look good. The optics don't look good. So what you're going to hear Dan Rayfield put some sources say numbers out there. Well, according to my sources at the PBC, this fight did 250,000. It did 200,000. Do you have any receipts to prove on that? Nah, but I've been in the boxing a long time. I'm a credible guy. Just take my word for it. Then next thing you know, another nigga, they having a 12-hour debate live, arguing and threatening. Yeah, Dan Rayfield said that we sold such and such. I'm like, yeah, man, all right, whatever, man. You want to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, so be it. True. They ain't reporting, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. None of these guys are that. Those days are over. So, the only way they can't try to become that, they have to fight each other on a consistent basis. All these dudes, you say they're supposed to be the big dogs and all that stuff there, all the big dogs got to fight each other. That's how you spark the interest. Like, that's how you spark the interest. That's why I say motherfuckers say what they want to say about Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk go all around the world fighting motherfuckers. Everywhere he go, he's at a disadvantage. So you can not like him or whatever the case may be, but but Alexander Usyk is doing and has done what your favorite fighter won't do. You hear fighters arguing about, yeah, man, I don't wanna go in his backyard, because if I go in his backyard, they may try to rob me. It's gonna be his judges, and it's gonna be some hometown cooking going on. I ain't never heard Alexander Usyk talk about that. But yeah, niggas want to shit on Usyk. I'm like, how you gonna shit on him? He ain't talk about A side, B side. He ain't talk about wrong side of the street. He say, I'll come to your country and fight you. I know you're going to have some judges, that's probably going to be pro you because I'm in your country. Don't worry about it. I'm going to beat you so thoroughly that they can't rob. They're not going to be able to rob me if they wanted to. Now, the only way to guarantee a victory is knockout. But, I'm going to come to your house. So it's going to be your judges from your country, your referee, you the A side, your promotional company going to make sure everything's stacked for you. And guess what? I'm going to whoop your ass so thoroughly. I'm going to outbox you so thoroughly that guess what? It's going to be like, shit. What did it say, Mika? She said, not a single notification. Yeah, I know. I mean, YouTube, it is what it is. It is what it is, Mika, one thing about me, I ain't crying about it. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Anyway, shout out to G5. That's what I'm saying, fam. Shout out to Big Mace. Nigga hating on, shout out to Curtis. What's going on, fam? Motherfuckers who doing what your fighter ain't gonna do get the most hate. He ain't got no fan base that got him in the witness protection program. None of that. He like, man, I don't care in America. I don't whoop niggas ass in America. I don't went to UK. I don't whoop niggas ass in the UK. I don't went to Germany. I don't went to Russia. I don't went all over the world collecting Infinity Stones. See, if your fighter really Thanos, because see, a lot of these American hype jobs that some of these YouTube channels and American online boxing fan bases, you trying to tell me your fighter Thanos. But I ain't never heard Thanos, man, I don't want to go to Earth because the Avengers are there, and I don't want to get those Infinity Stones that I need because I got to deal with the Hulk, and Iron Man is there, and Spider-Man is there, and Captain America, and all of the Avengers is there. But you telling me he Thanos? Hey, shout out to JC, shout out to Miss Connie. You telling me this nigga Thanos, but he's scared to go to planet Earth to get the Infinity Stones. Thanos go all over the universe, different galaxies, conquering and looking for Infinity Stones and stuff like that. You trying to tell me your fighter Thanos, but man, I don't know about you, know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to him. Yeah, Thanos don't care nothing about Captain America. I don't give the Hulk. So what he did to the Hulk. One of my favorite characters. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? So all he did to Captain America, Thor. I don't care nothing about that shit. I'm finna go there and get these Infinity Stone, dog. And that's it. You trying to tell me this nigga is Thanos. You see what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't that. He ain't that, fam. He ain't that. You get what I'm saying? He ain't that, fam. And you mad at me? You mad at me because I don't see him the way you see him. See, that's the difference between me and you. You care about what I think about your favorite fighter. I don't care what you think about how I feel about your favorite fighter. Nor am I trying to convince you of my position. I stand on what I say. It is what it is. We can agree to disagree, that's it. But my position is firm. I stand on what I say. I've been all over this goddamn, travel all over, pretty much for a lot of these, all over the country for the most part. A lot of states. Dude, I'm like, yeah, dog, I hear what you're saying. I know you love him, but I don't see him that way. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen a selective Thanos. Shout out to Hollow. Hey, Schoolo. Selective Thanos. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Doggone, man. Shout out to Big John Doe. What up, though? Mr. Bori is here. Jazz Funk is here. Jazz Funk say World Tour. Oops. Yeah. Shit, man. Those are the facts. You can say what the fuck you want to say. I mean, reality is reality. You have YouTube, and I got to say this. You have YouTube superstar boxers, and then you have real world superstar boxers. I can tell you from the current crop that's here today, the current crop is YouTube. That's take it or leave it alone, fam. Yeah. Shout out to that 90s chick. Take it or leave it alone. You know what I mean? So, let's see what's up. Let's go over here. Let me see what's going on. Let's go over. I'm finna go look and see. Hey, I just saw a video of this nigga here. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Lord have mercy. Hey, bro, check this out. Check this out. Hey, hey, this is the funniest shit. This right here, bro. Bro, Keith Thurman, apparently, he did a post-fight. Keith Thurman did a post-fight press conference. After the Fundora fight, I don't know if y'all seen it. Did y'all see Keith Thurman post-fight press conference? Y'all seen it? We were talking about, if he just needed 4 more minutes, and if I had one, y'all remember that song about Ray J? He made, Ray J can't sing a lick, but I think me and Ray J, we probably sang the same. I go in the studio, make a little something, put a little auto tune on it, put a little reverb on it a little bit, compress the vocals a little bit. You know what I mean? So, it's ways you can manipulate it so you can sound like a little studio singer, like on a Ray J tip. You know what I mean? On a Ray J tip. So I can Ray J a track. Hey, I can Ray J a track. You know what I mean? I can Drake a track on the singing tip. On the singing tip, I can Drake a track, or you know what I mean? Or what my main name? Ray J a track. I can do that. Anyway. So let me let y'all see this interview. Let me let y'all see this interview that he did. You know what I mean? That Keith Thurman did, because this shit was kind of, it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny. You did?
Hey, Meerkat over here.
Who called me a meerkat?
Me, bro.
Okay. How you doing, bro? What's going on?
Man, I'm straight, bro. How are you?
Oh, shit, I'm barely making it.
I see that, man. It's Dominic that's coming to you with Punched Out Media, man.
Punched Out Media?
Yeah.
I never heard of that before.
You look like you had now.
You got jokes.
Man, I'm saying, bro, it's like looking at a beaver bruise boom, bro.
No, I'm 4 times German. Hey, I'm 4 times German.
No, what happened out there, bro?
Now, when you say what happened, what you mean?
Man, you know what I mean, bro. You were just in there saying how you was going to kick his ass and take names, how you was going to change his name to Thurman Jr. and you going to be Thurman Sr. How you say you going to knock follicles out of his head.
So that ain't what happened?
Yeah, it was the opposite.
It was the opposite, so you want to know what happened?
What happened?
He beat the boogers out my goddamn ass. That's what happened.
Man, clearly.
I mean, the little youngster had some shit on him, man. I'm talking about the mother. Hey, listen, beat the follicles out the top of my goddamn head.
You came in a ring like that, man. Don't pick that on him.
You ain't say nothing when everybody else went to Turkey and did it.
Yeah, I did.
He did. Hey, but like I was saying though.
This nigga, hey, look here, fam. Nigga sitting there, nigga bleeding half to death, holler about I needed 4 more minutes. Man, you sit your true. Nigga bleeding like a hog, sitting there hollering about he needed 4 more minutes.
Look, youngster had some shit on, you know what I'm saying? But listen, it ain't even about the fight. Fuck the fight.
What's it about?
It's about my daddy's watch.
Hey, down there, cheap watch, daddy.
What you said? Hey, listen.
What's up?
Where that fat, nasty, sour-ass referee at, bro, that stopped the fight?
What referee?
You know what referee. Okay, whichever one I just pull up and start choking, that's which one it is. You know the referee who stopped the fight, brother.
Oh, the one you should be giving a Christmas gift to during the holidays?
The one you should be giving a Christmas gift to during the holidays? Man, that referee, that man, now he shouldn't have started the fight. He started too early. But that man saved your life. True. Nigga save your life and you around here complaining mad at him.
Give him a bar mitzvah gift, so he stopped my goddamn fight when I was just finna go in.
No, he saved your life when you were finna go
Listen
down.
to me. Stop.
He said your life. He said he stopped my fight when I was just finna go in. Facts, you were damn so finna go in. You finna go in. Shout out to throw them out there. Yeah, you finna go in, dog. Fact, boy, who Lord have mercy. I'm mad at the referee for stopping that fight. Cause I wanted to see Keith Thurman go in. I wanted to see him go out on his goddamn shield.
Being a tinker and be a tinkerbell.
No.
Did you see after 4 minutes how the crowd got stood up for me?
Then they knew it was over with.
They knew it was over with.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Do you want to know what they knew I was gonna do?
What?
Flood this motherfucking ass like a faucet. Huh?
Man,
Yeah, it was my turn to get that motherfucker some melatonin, NyQuil, ZQuil. You see what I'm
There
saying?
was no time to go to that spittle.
No, it wasn't, bro.
Straight up, bro.
Not like you think it was,
You
bro.
losing so much blood right now. Look, you done passed out on the queue.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen. What I'm trying to tell you is, if that bitch want to sit up there and stop the fight, bro, I promise you I was going to beat some roly-poly juice out that motherfucker. You see what I'm trying to tell you, bro?
No, bro. No, you just projecting, bro.
I'm projecting.
Yeah, you projecting.
Well, let me tell you this, though, bro.
What's up?
Fundora know what he did. Fundora know he can't see a baby picture of me. I was literally pick that shit out.
Hey, Thurman. Hey, bro. Hey, get up. Thurman.
Get up.
Bro. You almost
Get
had
on
a
me.
concussion, bro.
Get the fuck out of me. Hit my head on this cheap ass TV. Get up off me, bro.
Hey, me, bro.
What you do? What you was wiping up on me for like that?
I'm trying to help you, bro.
Shit, I thought you was Pandora.
He said, I thought you were Pandora. True. Lord have mercy.
Oh, you were scared,
Yeah,
wasn't
but
you?
look, like I was saying, though, look.
What's up?
If you want to put that fat, nasty, sour, fat, fucking nasty ass referee, I'll be 5 times German.
Get the hell out of here, man. How you let the monster on Space Jam kick your ass?
The Monsters on Space Jam.
Yeah, bro.
Man, nah, that tall motherfucker, look, he don't even supposed to be in that weight class. That's how I fucking know that shit.
Hey, man, call your
Nah, they start let women play basketball and beat the shit out of me, bro.
call your pit bull ass looking ass down, bro.
I miss Karambi, bro.
Man, what that mean, bro? You like a hey, Carissa Shield can beat you too.
Who?
You.
Hell nah, I beat this shit out of that motherfucking warhol.
Or the Pat Poos.
Shit, you Pat Poos, what you want to do, fight?
Yeah. Hey, you don't want it right now.
Shit, I'll beat the shit out of you and Oprah Winfrey. Fuck y'all. Straight up, bro. Man, I'm finna go on, bro, because I'm going to tell you, bro, you don't know me like you think you do. And Fundora know too, bro.
That nigga say Pandora. That nigga say Pandora. Man, Keith Thurman on here tripping, man. Keith, what's wrong, Keith? Keith on here tripping, man.
5 times German.
Man, you 4 times, bro.
5 times German.
Hey, Sherman. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this interview up?
Yeah, bro.
What?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff be hard for me, you see what I'm saying? And my hair coming out like that, you see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like I be depressed a lot. And it's just like a lot of stuff when I went over there before pandemic.
Hey, Sherman. Hey, bro. What you? Hey, bro. I knew you had that Carlos booze and shit on your head, man. Shut up, bro.
You always disrespecting people, bro.
Man.
I'm 4 times Sherman.
Yeah, hey, man, that's Sherman, man.
Sherman just being Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman got knocked out, too. Tiger Woods mugshot now. I'm looking at him.
You ain't say nothing about Akon with that fake hair in his head.
Yeah, I did. He blocked me.
Me too.
Hey, hey, that's motherfucker, man.
Hey, Meerkat.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, bro, Keith Thurman, man, it's over with, fam. This nigga is over. Nigga got that comb over. The nigga got the comb over. He got the ball fade all around. He got the fade in the front. Got ball, man. Man, nigga, it's over. Man, come on, fam. Man, shit. Y'all, they try to convince me. Nah, coach. I'm like, fam, this man 37 going on 38, and he ain't like. And guess what? And he ain't been boxing for 19 years, bro. Now he took some years off. Now he ain't boxed 19 years straight. He took some years off now, 2 years here, 3 years there, a year and a day over here, 6 weeks, you know what I mean? He took some time off in between time, but he don't got married, lost the ponytail, red dot on the phone. He went to India, found a little honey dip over there, married her, you know what I mean? So, you get what I'm saying? They say he's sitting on a magic carpet now. He a Hindu now, you know what I mean? And, yeah, man, come on, fam. It's over with, bro. It's over. It's over, fam. Like, see, I'm a realist. That's one thing about me. I'm a realist. I'm not the nigga that's gonna tell you what you want to hear for the sake of I gotta please everybody or it's an unpopular opinion, coach. If you say that, a lot of people gonna be mad because most people believe that this and that. I'm like, I don't care what most people believe. I'm an independent thinker. I ain't gonna say, say what everybody, to be the part of the popular opinion. I don't fuck the popular opinion. I'm independent thinker. Man, this shit over with. The only thing Keith Thurman need to be fighting is other old niggas at the PBC. Jermell Charlo, he drunk. Let's see, what Jermell Charlo doing? Look like he drunk. Look like he on the same shit doggone Jermell Charlo on. Let me see. Nah, he wasn't on that because Jermell Charlo was very docile. Yeah, Jermell Charlo was very docile. Jermell talking like he want to fight. Look like he wanted to fight. Oh, what she said?
Sick of everybody talking shit about Jermell.
Hey, so hey, you see what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Jermell. So this Jermell. Okay, this Jermell. Let me repost this here. Let me repost this here. Okay, so Jermell White speaking up. See what I'm saying? Jermell, hold on, Jermell. As a matter of fact. Jermell Charlo White speaking of. This is White right here.
Sick of everybody talking shit about Jermell and everything to do with boxing.
Now in the black community, she's considered white. She's considered white. You know what I mean? I'm just telling her what it is. If I'd have brought her to my mama's house, mom would have said, Mom, Betty Jean would have said, look at where you got this white girl from. That's what you would have told me. So since she is considered white in most circles, guess what? We're gonna send a shout out to the Honey Dips, the PYTs, the Snow Bunnies, the what is it? Wait, the Honey Dips, the PYTs, the Tenderonis, and the Snow Bunnies.
See, I shine, she's my Snow Bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make you move, step and I'm out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow Bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to feel along. With my Snow Bunny love. Then party about the night. See her eyes shine. She's my Snow Bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make you move, step and I'm out of control. Turn it up. It's me against the light. Snow Bunny. Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to feel along. With my Snow Bunny love. Then party about the night. See her eyes shine. She's my Snow Bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make you move, step and I'm out of control. Turn it up. It's me against the light. Snow Bunny. Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to feel along. With my Snow Bunny love. Then party about the night.
Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I represent for everybody. I represent for the sisters. We got the PYTs, the Honey Dips, the Tenderonis, and the Snow Bunnies. You get what I'm saying? So, let's go ahead and hear Jermell Charlo. Let's see his beautiful Snow Bunny queen. Let's hear her speak for her man.
So this is my vent sesh. Starting off, how the fuck are you guys always trying to compare Jermell with everybody else that's at 154? Like, dude literally beat everybody for their belts. He was not a paper champion. His belts got stripped when he chose to fight Canelo. Granted, okay? But mind you, you know what that means? That means that the belts that was stripped was handed to the next person. So it was not earned. No one earned a fucking belt. Jermell did. He fought.
No, that's true. That's true. She right about that.
Every
about the earning part. She right about that.
Single person for the belt. Knocked them out.
Hold on. I gotta say something on that though. She right about that. He did beat everybody for the belt, but it was convenient that everybody he fought was on the side was with the PBC. True. Let's not forget that Al had all the belts at the PBC. So it was very easy for him to become undisputed over there. Because guess what? Al Haymon had all the belts. All the belts at the PBC. And the fighters who had the belts was PBC fighters. So that was very easy for him to become that. We're going to tell it. Let's tell that too. But I digress.
He's the first champion at 154. The first undisputed champion at 154. So how is nobody trying to give him his flowers? Okay, so mind you, boom, he got stripped because he chose to fight Canelo. Okay, he chose to fight the best boxer in the world at the time that his brother was supposed to have, but he took it because his brother pulled out. I don't want to talk about that man, but yeah. He pulled out for whatever fucking reason he had at that time. So Jermell takes the fight, as everybody would. Yes, it's the biggest fight. He's the face of boxing at the time. Granted, Jermell did not perform fully to his capabilities that I know and believe that, you know, he could have performed. He let people down. He knows that. And it really, really, truly hurts him that he didn't perform to his full capacity. But we can't drag it down already. Boxers have good days, they have bad days, all right? So granted, he disappointed a lot of you guys at 168. He didn't disappoint you guys at 154. Going back down to where he belongs, down to his throne, you know, he's been trying to get a fight forever. He's literally the most undervalued, undisputed champion ever. He's like, no matter what he does, and mind you, his resume is better than everybody's. You guys think an undefeated record is better than undisputed? Like when you guys hit me with that, I'm just like, or when people try to comment and they try to be smart and be like, oh, but he lost. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. To who? To who? And then another gripe that I have, why the F is everybody trying to be like, oh, because now he's vocally and more consistently calling out every single buddy at 154 that, oh, he's broke. But if he didn't call out anybody and was waiting, then, oh, he is living off of the Canelo money. So he can't win either way. Either way, y'all hate. And the coke antics kill me. Or like the fucking drugs and the psychedelics and stuff. He doesn't do that. His brother does. He doesn't.
she telling family business. Oh my gosh, and it is the coke and all this. It kills me. He doesn't do that. His brother does. She don't do Jermell Charlo under the bus. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. You know what? I gotta change my cameras out. That's what I gotta change this camera out. It's this camera, dog. I got this. I gotta change this camera out. This is camera. I need to change this camera, dog. But I'm not gonna do it during the show. I'll make sure that when we go live again, it's gonna be right. I got 2 more cameras over there. I'm gonna put my Sony on there. I'm taking this motherfucking Canon off. I'm gonna take this Canon off. Anyways, I digress. What she say? She threw Jermell Charlo under the bus.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. To who? To who? And then another gripe that I have, why the F is everybody trying to be like, oh, because now he's vocally and more consistently calling out every single buddy at 154 that, oh, he's broke. But if he didn't call out anybody and was waiting, then, oh, he is living off of the Canelo money. So he can't win either way. Either way, y'all hate. And the coke antics kill me. Or like the fucking drugs and the psychedelics and stuff. He doesn't do that. His brother does. He doesn't do any drugs, okay? Like things that will cause him to act crazy like that. It is his personality, guys. He's passionate. It's literally his personality. I deal with it every day with his family. Okay? That is literally just how he is, guys.
She said, I deal with it every day with his family. You know, that's just literally how he is, guys. Yeah, no. I hate, boy, I do not like this. This shit is bothering me, dog. This camera. Damn, I want to put them other 2 cameras up right now, man. Anyways, I digress. Fuck.
That's how he is. He has changed so much. And mind you, he did try to fight like a little bit after 23. He did try to get back in the ring. They weren't offering him any fights. Mind you, maybe he was getting black. Who knows what was happening with the boxing politics? Maybe they was trying to give him a rest and let other people come up. But
let's stop right there. She said they wasn't trying to give him any fights. Who is they? They is very vague. See, I like to be specific because I don't want anyone say, I like to be specific. She say they wasn't trying to give him any fights. Who is they? Just asking. Who is they? Put a name on it. Who is they? Because last time I checked, Jermell Charlo, he ain't got no promoter, right? Lions Only Promotions. He is own boss, right? Last time I checked, Lions only. You know, we are Haymon fighters. We are Haymon. Yeah, PBC, call Al. He want to come over here and fight us because we got all the fighters. You know what I mean? Shut up, be quiet, humble yourself, and do what he tell you. That's what he used to say. So what you mean they don't want to give him no fights? What happened? True.
Everybody that Mel has tried to call out before behind closed doors denied his fight, didn't want to fight him. They didn't want to fight him. So it's like he just kind of been chilling and waiting. And then it got to the point like, whoa, we're waiting a little bit too long. I'm just so sick of people like trying to disrespect him and compare him to other people when he's worked very, very hard to get where he's at and to maintain where he's at.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, that's his wife. She's supposed to be passionate about her husband. You know, she's supposed to do that. You see what I'm saying? She's supposed to do that. So I respect that. I can't even get mad at her. She's very articulate in her position. She loves her man. She loves her Zulu warrior. You see, she loves her Zulu warrior from Lafayette, Louisiana. My partners in Houston told me to make sure that I preface that the Zulu warrior from Lafayette, Louisiana. Some people call Jermell Charlo a coon. You know what I mean? You know, it seems like you know what I'm saying. Some people say that, you know, online. I got receipts on that too. A lot of motherfuckers ain't like, you know, he be moving crazy, but that's her husband. She's supposed to protect her African queen. Right? So let's give, you know, we gonna give her a round of applause. But before we do that, let's let her cook.
And no one gives him his flowers, but this is what everyone does. They don't give you your flowers until you're done or you're gone. And it's just sickening. And then I always hear like, oh, the bloodline, oh, he this and he that. No, compare the resumes, guys. Compare the resumes. I'm really sick of how his brother and his people silently try to disrespect him or throw shade and then expect him to be okay. Now, granted, I'll give you guys, sometimes he can't, you know, control his emotions because he wears it on his sleeve. You guys been known this. Why are y'all acting confused now on like how he acts the way he acts? That's just how he is.
She said, this is what she said. Y'all know the nigga was crazy. I married him. You see what I'm saying? And I deal with it every day. Bro, this is what she said. The nigga crazy, y'all. I married the nigga. I deal with it every day. I got to deal with him and his drunk ass brother. Him and his drunk ass, and he taking all these psychedelics. Every time I turn around, he taking psychedelics. You know, he keep going. You know, he's taking all the psychedelics and the coke and the drinking and all that up there. And then, yeah, you know, my man, he do a little every now and then, you know, just not every now and then though. Not, you feel what I'm saying? Not all the time. He may take a drink or two. You see what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's his brother. This what she's saying, fam. Shout out to him. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham.
But to me, it's like, are you guys just letting what everybody else is doing slide and it's okay? You guys will let your guys' brother do that? Like, let's keep it real. At the other end, Mel is really keeping Lions Only alive. He is not.
She said he keeping Lions Only alive. That shit over. That shit over with. It's over. Mel keep Lions Only alive. Boy, you know what? I'm gonna be respectful. Look, like I don't think was it ever alive? Like, did nobody really take it serious when Lions Only was apparently on top of their game? Like when Jermell was going, you know, with nobody, that nigga Lions Only, with nobody running around town wearing Lions Only shirts and shit. Them were the only two that were talking about that Lions Only shit, right? And I get what she's saying. She feel like, look, man, he became undisputed. Look at his resume, stuff like that. And Jermell Charlo is just not a likable person. Don't nobody like the nigga. You said don't nobody like him. He act like a bitch. You know, you know, he got whole tendencies. He be popping his neck and rolling his eyes and cocking his head to the side like this and all that stuff. That he act real Aki. He has an Aki attitude, Aki personality. Don't nobody like him. And the reason why a whole lot of people don't give him the respect like they say he's supposed to want to get for the undisputed. Everybody he fought was on the side of the PBC. It ain't like he whooped no hell of a niggas to become undisputed. You had all in-house fights. The red carpet was laid out for him. Look here, dog. We got Tony Harrison over here. He ain't no elite fighter, but he from Detroit. Let's see, we got Rosario. You fought him. You see what I'm saying? We got the other dude. He ain't fought since. What the dude name? Brian Castano. We got that right there, dog. So when you finish my nigga, history gonna be made. He made history. I respect the fact that he was the undisputed 154-pound champion. He's the first one did it in the 4-belt era. I respect all of that, right? But let's just be honest.
True.
She talking like this, like he whooped Black Jack Mulligan or Dusty Rhodes. She talking like he had to whoop Black Jack Mulligan, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, the Four Horsemen, Sid Vicious, The Undertaker, The Rock, Bam Bam Bigelow, Rowdy Piper, doggone Kevin Nash. She talking like he had to whoop all them and yeah, you feel me? Yeah, you said like you come on, fam. You know that's all I'm saying.
Turning down fights, he's taking them. He took a fight that. Let's keep it real. At the other end, Mel is really keeping Lions Only alive. He is not turning down fights. He's taking them. He took a fight that wasn't even for him. And you guys are like, everybody's like, you know, pissed at him for it because of how he performed. But that fight wasn't supposed to be for him. So he stepped up.
So she's hold up, swole up, hold up. I don't mean to stop it again, honey bun. I mean, you know, Snow Bunny, I don't mean to stop it. Hold on, let's rewind. You know, hold on. You said that, you know, he took a fight that that wasn't for him. But he took it. Now the fight went in for him. But he showed up anyways. That ain't the point. The fight might not have been for him, but that has nothing to do with him performing, his effort. We saw a welterweight fight that same dude that doggone Jermell Charlo fought and put hands and foots on him. A welterweight did that. That's what we saw. A welterweight named Black Freezer from Omaha, Nebraska, moved up 3 weight divisions and beat that same dude that your husband ran from.
True.
I'm talking about took it to him, fought him, beat him fought him mid-range the whole fight, and then he went on the inside in the second half, in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round, he went on the inside with him, went in the kitchen thinking what's happening. Snapping his neck back, made a meme out of him. Black Freezer made a meme out of that same fighter that your husband ran from. When he hit him, he was like, motherfucker, when he looked like that. No, nigga, hey, listen, I ain't never seen Canelo look like that. Motherfucker, listen, a welterweight had this motherfucker doing like this. Like this. Nigga, I'm talking about, God damn, a welterweight did that. So, you know, that's all I'm saying.
Whatever. Okay, moving on. He is going to show everybody who he really is. Because apparently everybody forgot because they're all
no. We know who he is. We know who he is. We know exactly who he is. He the same nigga he always been for the 19 years he been boxing.
True.
Hey, shout out to Brandy.
Stuck in the last fight. That's how everyone is. You guys are stuck in the last fight, but you guys are disregarding everything that he's accomplished in that entire division. I feel
that's what the fans do. The fans always disregard what the fighters have done when it's a fighter they don't like. They've been doing that for Crawford for years. Even right now, he's retired. They do it for Haney. They do that for Haney. They do that for some would say Deontay Wilder. They do it for Tyson Fury. Oh man, who Fury beat? They would holler about here first ballot Hall of Famer. Who did he beat? His claim to fame was beating Wilder. Well, no, he beat Vladimir Klitschko. But he cheated him, you know, because he had the boars meat. You know, he popped dirty for PEDs. So we can't even give him credit for that. And that was a jab and grab fight. So his claim to fame outside of the Vladimir Klitschko that he cheated in was he beat Wilder. So, but then who Wilder fought? So you get what I'm saying? So that was more propaganda than anything. Yeah, dog, you got to understand, dog. See what it is, my nigga. You know what it is? What it is? Fam, see, check this out, dog. Fam, we whooped everybody, dog. You know how we whoop him? Shit, nigga, we whooped King Kong Ortiz, the boogeyman of the division. He was the boogeyman. They be coming up with all these different adjectives and just names and shit, the descriptive names, and you know.
I feel like I have like a ton of more things to say, but I can't think of it right now. I'm just going to end it right here because I could go on a rant for days talking about this. But yeah, so you'll see him soon. He'll be back. He's been calling out Tom, Dick, and Harry, literally everybody. And No one's responding, but thankfully, I think tonight, I heard Fundora say he wanted to fight Jermell, which I would love because technically the way you got your belt was through the mail. So, I mean, I would love for somebody to challenge Mel for the belt and then actually earn it. Because wouldn't you feel accomplished just as a competitor knowing you didn't get handed the belt, but you earned it?
What she said? She said she would like to see somebody charge. What she say? Charge. Fight Jermell for the belts. Well, Jermell ain't got no belt, so that he ain't got no more belts. So again, Jermell can get a fight with Sebastian Fundora next. He can fight the praying mantis. He can fight the praying mantis next. Let him fight the praying mantis. Let him fight Jurassic Park. Let him go in there and fight him. Those are easy. Listen, we just saw two PBC fighters fight each other. Keith Thurman, who pretty much, he got the brace beat off him. And in the praying mantis, okay, put the praying mantis in there with the lions only. Put the praying mantis in there with lions only. Guess what? That fight can be made just like that. That fight can be made just like that. Now, he can't be talking about, again, he want 20 mil to fight the praying mantis. Now, goddamn it, Turk out of she can't involve. So Al, you know how Al gonna do it. And I got my Al Haymon shirt on right now. My camera ain't looking too good right now. Y'all don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it straight now. I just don't want to stop the show to do it. I got my Al Haymon show. Look here, baby boy. Look here, baby boy. Baby boy, look here. I think somebody from Texas sent this to me. Look here, baby boy. You see what I'm saying? So she said he'll be back. Okay, he'll be back. All right, cool. She said Jermell will be back. Okay, cool. He'll be back. All right. Y'all will see him again. Okay, cool. So she say Jermell don't drink, don't do coke, don't do psychedelics. He don't do none of that. She said, goddamn it, that's Jermell Charlo. She said Jermell do that. That's Jermell. Okay. Explain this.
What happens when Devin fights Rolly?
I don't know, dog. Devin can fight. He got skills, bro. Right. I'm be real. This nigga don't got a lot of skills and shit. Devin got some Right. But Bill a bitch. So
hey, look at Rolly. I ain't never seen a hey, listen, how a nigga holding you? You up on another nigga wang. This how we do it in the South. When a nigga put you up on his wang, get up under my wang, baby boy. He got his arm around your neck. He hands you like a little shouty. Got it, yeah, come here. I got the nigga up under my wang. Yeah, his name saying, man, just saying, Rolly, man, Devin can fight now. He can fight. Rolly ain't really got no skills like that. And he's sitting there looking retarded, talking about something. He's saying that. Like, look like he just ate a fresh box of crayons. I'm just saying, with Jermell Charlo. Like, bro, he just sitting there, nigga insulting you, and you under his, man, nigga, please.
We don't know, Bill built that bitch.
Right.
Bill built.
Hey, look at that. He all in. Look at that.
Bill built that bitch.
Right.
Look at that. He kid. Rolly kid. She talking about something. He don't do none of that. Are you sure, ma'am? Jermell Charlo, I ain't gonna lie. You got a nice looking white woman now. I take my head out to you, Jermell. You got a nice looking white woman. You know what I mean? I take my head out to you. Anyway, but back to what I'm saying. So are you sure about that, ma'am? This all due respect. I say this respectfully. Are you sure about that? You say so. Jermell is the only one that's on psychedelics, only one that's on coke, and the only one that's drinking. Jermell don't do none of that. Are you sure about that? All right, let's get. Well, I he ain't on psychedelics right here. I can tell that he ain't on psychedelics. But come on. Here. Put a nigga up under his wing and low board him. This nigga low boarding you right now.
Bill built that bitch, you know what I mean? Bill talk that shit. Hey, Steve, what's wrong with that nigga, bro?
I don't know why.
Yeah, he talking to Steven Espinosa, a white guy, talking about something, what's wrong with that nigga, bro? Come on, fam. Like, everything about this dude is just off. He ain't on code, so don't nobody follow the code, so that's over with. So I don't respect none of these niggas like that anyway. So, but see, he definitely ain't on that. Like, you don't, like, come on, fam. Everything about this dude is flawed. I'm just saying. The nigga flawed. You know what I mean? It is what it is, fam. Again, I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but the nigga flawed, man. She got to understand that.
I don't care. Hey, Rolly, if you fight Devin, all you got to do is keep your hands up.
Look how Rolly looking at him. Look how Rolly looking. Come on, fam. Look how Rolly looking at him. Fam, like this man, listen, you got this nigga drunk, this motherfucker fresh off the yellow bus with dark tinted windows. You get what I'm saying? He can't wait to get back to his hotel room so he can play with his coloring book. And they just sit, come on, fam.
All you gotta do is keep your hands up, right? Throw that left hook.
And then he say, come on, bro, fam. Y'all think I be tripping? I'm not tripping. It ain't me. It's these niggas. It's not me. Y'all looking at me like I'm not the problem. The man said, yeah. Bro, what fighter in the history of boxing do you know say, yeah? And then he come on. I'm telling you, this motherfucker, man, this shit, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, this motherfucker, Roller eat crayons for real, bro. He eat crayons. I'm telling you, I'm convinced he eat crayons. A nigga can't tell me nothing.
Just keep your hands up, right? Throw that left hook. Don't do that noise. If you do that, hey, you come to camp in Texas, I got you, bro. I train you, I help you.
Is the noise a bad thing? Is the noise a bad thing? Is that a noise?
I like that.
I'll stop you.
He said, I don't like Guess what? They say Rolling a superstar. So both of these niggas superstars. So both of them. So these the niggas y'all been telling me superstars. Yeah, man, yo. So you saw the two superstars together, coach? Who? Jermell Charlo, Lions only, and Rolly. Yeah, Romero. We gonna change Rolly name now. Yeah, I can't call him Big Rolo no more. We gonna call him Rolly. Yeah, Romero. So yeah, gonna be his middle name. Yeah. When I say yeah, y'all know that's yeah is synonymous with Rolly, right? So when I say yeah, dog, I was watching the fight yesterday. When yeah was, you know what I mean. So when I say yeah means Rolly. True. Yeah. Yeah means Rolly. Yeah means Rolly. That's exactly what it means. From here on out. Hey, from here on out, yeah means Rolly. That's what it means, sis. Yeah. Anytime a nigga say yeah, that's Rolly. So y'all can say that. Anybody in the chat, y'all want to say yeah, I know what you're talking about. Shout out to Pookie Matlock. Pookie, what's going on, fam? Anybody in the chat, if you want to say yeah, I know what you're talking about. We're talking about Rolly. In the history of boxing, I ain't never heard a nigga, come on, fam. He a star. All right, what make him a star? Do you get what I'm saying? That word is thrown around, but Blue Blood call him a superstar. You know, Blue call everybody. Shout out to Blue Blood. Blue call everybody a superstar. So to be fair, you know what I mean? Niggas can be Poach Out Willie. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So some interesting news that just happened. Two-time undisputed champion, Rolly Romero, fresh off of eating a box of crayons, who's approximately 5'7" tall, you know, with a arm reach and crayon power, you know, is looking to fight, you know, future Hall of Famer, superstar boxer, Debo Devin Haney, you know, who has a record of 32-0, 30 knockouts, you know, 30 unofficial knockouts, because, you know, a lot of them other dudes out, they just ain't see it. 30 unofficial knockouts, you know, 3 division, former undisputed. You get what I'm saying? Come on, fam. True. I'm gonna tell Blue, you gotta do an intro like this here. You gotta do the Rolly Romero intro. We gonna do a Rolly Romero intro. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rolly, you know, 5'7", two division world champ. He's a 2-division world champ. Future Hall of Famer in training and waiting. You get what I'm saying? Future Hall of Famer in training. Crayon eater, short bus with the dark tinted windows, riding, in the portable, in the classroom, one classroom all day during school. You know, when he went to PE, he went out there with the rest of the special kids. Shout out to the special kids. He went out there with them, you know, unibrow connecting. You get what I'm saying? We got to do an intro like that. True. Boy, they say, coach. I said, yeah, what's up? boy, them niggas, boy, you need, they on your, boy, they don't like you, boy, you be, I'm like, Sam, I don't care. I don't care about these guys. I don't, I don't, brother. I really don't. You know, I'm just letting you know, I don't care nothing about them. You know what I mean? I say what I say. I stand on what I say. You know what I mean? I don't care nothing about the interview. I'm the star over here. Fuck them niggas. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. See what I'm saying? You know, I call a spade on that. Shit. Fuck, I look like what I look like. You know what I mean? Like, that shit don't even make no sense being from Tampa. Tampa niggas don't do that. If you, boy, this city don't do that at all. We go out of our way we go out of our way to show a nigga we don't give a fuck about him. I'm telling you, we go out of our way for that. And but I'm trying to tell you, dog, like we go out of our way for that. We do that shit. Like, facts. Yeah, we go out of our way for that shit, nigga. Motherfucker go to acting too sadiddy. He go to acting like he the best thing. He go to acting like he the best thing since neck bones. He go to acting like he the best thing since neck bones. Yeah, we got some. You think your shit don't stink, huh? Oh, your shit don't stink. Oh, you go to acting high and sadiddy? Man, shit, this city would chop your ass down so quick. Remind your ass. Yeah, we don't see that shit, dog, at all. I'm just telling you, I swear for God, bro. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. So let's go back over here. Cause the motherfucker talking about some you know what I mean? Like, for real.
I'm doing that. I stop you in 2 rounds. You can't fuck with me, nigga. I stop you in 2 rounds. How small you is.
He said he'll stop you in 2 rounds. He sit there smiling. I stop you in 2 rounds. Hey, Jermell told him, you can't fuck with me, nigga. Look how small you is. He sit there hugging Jermell. You know, him and Jermell. You know what? Shout out to Jermell Charlo though. Jermell Charlo. I like seeing Jermell like this.
Noise a bad thing? Is the noise a bad thing? Is that noise?
I like that.
I stop you in 2 rounds.
Stop doing that.
I stop you in 2 rounds.
You can't fuck with me, nigga.
I stop you in 2
How
rounds.
small you is. I'll beat your ass up.
Have you guys sparred?
Hey. Right behind you, man. I don't let you up.
Y'all see Jermell Charlo wife right there behind him. She right there, boy. Listen, now you know this a pretty white girl. I can't front. You know this pretty white girl. But look, he got his wife with him. You know what I mean? A little bit of snow bunny love going on. I don't think Dr. Umar would approve, but Dr. Umar ain't even got no woman, so he got to get a woman first. Like, this another thing too. I'm gonna let everybody know something. Shout out to that 90 shit. I'm gonna let y'all ladies know something too. Y'all gotta stop, ladies and men. Y'all gotta stop taking relationship advice from motherfuckers who ain't in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, Dr. Umar, he say he a doctor and he talk about the black family and how the black man needs to marry a black woman, but he ain't married to no goddamn body. True. How you gonna tell me and other men, yeah, you got to marry a black queen and don't get no snow bunny, but fam, you not even married. You got to be the example of that which you're preaching. You can't preach some shit and be literally the total opposite of that which you're preaching. That makes you a hypocrite. You can't tell me about relationship advice if you ain't in no relationship, and you can't tell me about marriage advice if you ain't married. Now, if you've been married and got divorced, you can tell me that because you speak from experience. This nigga ain't never been married. Why am I listening? Why would I listen to him? Just asking for a friend. Why would I listen to the Prince of Pan-Africanism about relationships? Yeah, we're going to build a school for black boys and, you know, and all the women, you come by, drop your boys off. And, you know, once they come to FDMG Academy, their mind, they belong to me. And we're going to teach them how to build infrastructure. We're going to teach them engineering. And now, how you going to teach some people some shit that you're not even a master of? I'm going to teach them farming, how to grow their food. You going to teach them farming where? Do you have a farm, fam? Give me, what? You got a farm in Philadelphia somewhere? You growing some food in Philadelphia somewhere? Or what about Delaware? Like, how? Like, we got to stop listening to these motherfuckers. Like, fam, I'm not listening to a nigga who, fam, you not even, like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not listening to you, fam. You can't give me no goddamn advice about no relationships. You get what I'm saying? What you gonna tell me? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Nigga sitting there looking up. Hey, well, hold on. What? Hold on. What you say, Mika? Hold on, what Mika at? What you say? She said that man said he would be the father to all of Sukahani's children. Oh my, for real? Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh, you talking about the little nasty chick from Delaware, right? Bruh, hey Mika, I saw one of her videos. I saw like 2 of her videos. Cause I was doing a comparison between her, Sexy Red, who ain't red, I think Sexy Red from St. Louis, Sukahani from Delaware, and all the little nasty female rappers, right? And I'm like looking at Meg Thee Stallion. I'm looking at Cardi B. You know, she got an honorary black pass. She ain't even black. She I don't know. I don't know where the fuck Cardi B from. I'm talking about her nationality. Well, her nationality, she was born in America. She's American. That's her nationality. But I'm saying her bloodline, where her parents from. But yeah, anyways, I'm like, yeah, you know, she talking, oh my, man, she talks so, oh my God. Like, I would never want my daughter to listen to no goddamn Sukahani. I don't want my daughter listening to that. Oh, he talking about, bro, how you the Prince of Pan-Africanism and you talking about having children from that? Lord have mercy. So he's a Captain Save-A-Hold in. He got a cape on his back looking to save the day. What you say? You say you do like Sukahani? Yeah, I can't. I can't fuck with it. Yeah, I can't fuck with it, sis. You know what I mean? I can't fuck with it. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Yeah, I can't fuck with it. You know what I mean? Cause you know I ain't, man. You know. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I don't know if you got kids. Would you let your daughter listen to her? I mean, the kids gonna do what they want to do, but I'm saying, do you approve of her message, and would you let your daughter listen to her and look up to hers? I'm just saying, I'm just asking. Shout out to Highlight Space. Shout out to Mika. Shout out to Pookie. Bishop Bullwink in this bitch. Yeah, man. Shout out to Brandon. Brandon, what's going on? G5, what's happening? Shout out to Curtis Rose. Yeah, man, I can't. Dr. Umar, I can't, listen. Hey, what you say, Mickey? You said you don't listen to her music? Oh, you don't listen to her music. Oh, okay, I see. You like her, but I was under the impression that you listen, you like her because you listen to her music. You identify what she's saying, but you say, no, you don't listen to her music. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Mika. Shout out to Kitty Boo. What you say? Umar trying to find women that take care of his mom assisted living. Man, hey, look here. This dude, but I can't believe Mika said that. He said that? Bro, my nigga. Bro, I'm listening to this girl lyrics, man. She talking about swallowing this and kids that and, oh my God. The Prince of, never mind. That's a whole nother show. We ain't not even going, matter of fact, as a matter of fact, Dr. Umar, Lord Hammers.
If I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life, if I take your woman who never been out the United States a day in her life and take her with me, she spent a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. She's going to spend a week in Africa with King Kong Alicious. Do you think she ever coming back home to you? Let's just be honest. If I take her on a ride with the Prince, do you really think she coming back home to you? I'm going to drink to that. Next Negro who hate, I'm going to snatch your chick.
This is what I got to say. This is what I got to say to the Prince of Pan-Africanism. If anybody in this chat have a wife, and if the Prince of Pan-Africanism is able to take your wife from you, that nigga, she wasn't your wife in the first place. That nigga can have her. True. Because I'm going to tell you like an old player told me back in 1972. I wasn't born in 72, but y'all get my drift. You know what he told me? It wasn't 72, but this is a true story. This older guy did tell me this. He say, when you see the older cats chilling and shit, when you see the older cats chilling, and they may see somebody trying to talk to their woman or whatever, and then he don't trip or nothing like that there, and It's something he told me, right? He said, let me tell you something. He say, can't no man take your woman. I was like 22 at the time when he said me this. He said, can't no man take your woman, bro. I said, man, what the fuck you talking about? Shit, this dude be talking about that. Dude be taking other dudes' chicks all the time and all that stuff there. You know, sometimes, you know, if a dude put his game down good enough, you know, or whatever, right? I'm not, you know, I'm telling this dude this here, right? This older cat, right? He was probably like in his 40s at the time. He was like 20 years older than me. And he say, if she really your woman, can't no man take your woman from you if she really your woman. He can take your woman if she not your woman. He can take her in. But if she really your woman, can't no man take your woman from you if she really yours. True. True story. True story. When I was in Omaha, right? And I was in Omaha, and I was at Miss Deborah's house. We were sitting outside and shit. And there was this guy. I think I forgot. They're relatives of the Crawford family. Well, all them cousins out there, right? And it was a husband and wife couple out there. I think the wife was from Omaha or something. I think both of them could have been from Omaha. I'm not sure. But they cool as hell. Like, they had me laughing. I was laughing so much, right? So there was this old guy that was riding up and down the street in different cars. When he ride up and down the street, he looking over there, right? He looking. And he looking at the young lady that I'm standing next to, right? Sitting down next to, right? And her husband is right there. So this is crazy. The guy who's riding up and down the street, I'm not gonna say any names, was her ex-boyfriend from a long time ago. We talking about long time ago, right? Now her husband is right there. She been married for years, forever. Now, check this out. Hold on, where's Steph at? Steph, hold on, where's Steph at? Because I think Steph know this story better than me. Because I was right there, but I think Steph know. The guy who she married to and her ex, who she used to date a long time ago, because she's an older woman, who used to date a long time ago, I think when she was in her teens or 20s or something like that, that's his cousin. So he keep riding up and down the street. And I'm looking at her. She like, child. And so everybody messing with her. There he go, riding down the street again, girl. He in a different car. Listen. He in a different car, girl. You see, child, ain't nobody think about him. I don't know why his dumb ass keep riding up and down that goddamn street for. You know, so she like, I don't know why his dumb ass keep driving up and down the street like a damn fool. He probably just get out the goddamn car. He don't want to get out the car. He keep riding up and down the street, just look in different cars. I'm like, where is he getting all these different cars from? So I said, that's your cousin. Why don't you tell him to get out of the car? He say, man, her husband, he's sitting there laughing. He just always laughing, smiling and shit, right? He laid back, he cool. I say, man, you don't seem to be worried. He said, man, yeah, I ain't worried. He said, man, I ain't worried about that. He can ride and look all, I ain't worried about that. I said, you know what? The old cat told me a long time ago? He said, what's that? I'm talking to both of them. I said, yeah, man, a dude told me a long time ago, old brother told me a long time ago in the 90s. He said, shit, man, if she really your woman, can't no man take your woman from you if she really your woman. And she was like, yeah, that's right. That's damn so right. You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah. He said, yeah, don't worry about that. I know what I got. I know what I got. You get what I'm saying? So when you know what you got, you don't worry about nothing else. You don't worry about external forces when you know what you got. You see what I'm saying? There's really no need to be insecure when you know what you got. Now if you got somebody who coming outside with coochie cutters on or whatever, and I'm not saying who women who do that, there's anything wrong with that. That's what you want to do, so be it. But I'm saying when it's your woman, right? If you got somebody who pretty much she out there, she like to party all the time, and vice versa. If it's a guy, he out there, he like to party all the time, whatever the case may be. Then you pretty much know what you got. You know what I mean? So you your expectation really ain't that high. But when you know what you have, you ain't worried about nobody taking any goddamn thing from you when you know what you have. True. Yeah. Yeah. You ain't got it. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Dr. Mario said, I'm coming over there. Oh, you coming over? Shout out to Brandy. Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, man. Hey, Jamie say facts. Yeah. Yeah, that's some old school shit. That's some old school shit. When you listen, when you know what I mean. So it is what it is. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, man. So I mean, I get what she's saying. I get what she's saying. But bro, this is by far the funniest shit. Then he said he love him. Give me a roll. Oh, look at all. Look, both of these. Oh man, I love you, Rolly. Oh man, thanks, man. Oh, you know, Rolly get a lot of love. Rolly should get love. He should get love. All this hugging and shit. He told, hey, Rolly said, "I love you so much." Hold on, what? He said, "I love you so." Oh man, this is. That's just too much love. That's just too much love right there for me. I'm just saying, your wife behind you. Listen, hold on, fam. Look. Again, I ain't got no problem with, you know, a Cuban guy and a black guy showing their affection for each other. You know, it's just love. It ain't that fugazi and that like that. Ain't that sweet going on between them. But my point is, your wife right behind you, fam. Bro, if my wife is right there, you got your arm, check this out. Anybody in the chat, you got, you know, anybody in the chat, any woman in the chat or whatever, right? Your wife and your husband right there, and you got your arms around, your home, another chick or whatever, or your husband got his arm around another. Yeah, man, I love you, man. You know, we sitting there walking, hugging, and the wife is right behind you. I'm just saying, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just me. It's me though. I'm just looking at it differently. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like again, I'm not saying there's anything fugazi going on with them too. I'm not saying that. I'm not going that far. But my saying is, it's the optics. How you got your wife walking behind you, but you hugged up with Rolly? Nah. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't doing that. He says, there ain't nobody fighting this weekend? Yeah, look it up. All you gotta do, look it up. Look it up, fam. Just go on Google and say, is there anybody fighting this weekend? Look it up. Go to ringmagazine.com. You'll find out. I think it's somebody fighting this weekend. I think Wilder and them fighting this weekend, if I'm not sure. But go look it up, fam. That'll answer all that. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. What's happening, fam? Yeah, Mr. Tomato Can and this bitch. Yeah, Tomato Can, I think he over there in the UK right now. G5, Puerto Rico, stand up. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. You dig? Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm talking about?
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Shout out to the Rickens. The Rickens, shout out to the Rickens. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I get what Jermell Charlo wife is saying. I do get it, but I want to see this. What I want to see. Keith just need to you know.
You just wanted to open it up. Obviously, certainly not the result you wanted. Just thoughts on the fight and what happened.
Well, first off, man, you know, it was just a great fight. Thank God, man. It's beautiful boxing, big stage. It felt good to be on that stage once again. Fundora's a tremendous champion. But whoever the fuck that referee was, don't hire him for fucking main event shit ever again, man. Real talk. Do you remember Eric Morales versus Marcos Maidana? Do you remember how many times people fought with broken orbital bones? It's just not even broken, man. Never got dropped in the whole fight. I'm getting caught on the back end of punches. The referee told me in the locker room, show me something. Move your feet, duck your head. I won't stop the fight. I'm using my legs. I'm getting caught on the back end. I wasn't buckled. He just jumped in like a white rabbit, man. So the little hoppy referees, they're not made for main event boxing. The fight was getting fun. The people were standing on their feet. We were just getting into the grind, you know? And he was getting really comfortable swinging wide, swinging big, swinging wide. Because he's young, because he trains hard, he put that press. Because he's a volume puncher, he put that press, and the referee reacted to that, you know? So Fundora's preparation, his fight style, it all ended up planning out for him. But as an OG, man, 4 more minutes, it would have been a lot of fun. I promise you. 4 more minutes, and he could have made a mistake right in front of me, man. I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to be one of these kind of tough fights against a young champion, and I had that long-term vision. But the referee let me get that, man.
He said he had long-term vision. Well, your eyes so differently. The long-term vision became short-term. Then he say, as an OG, yeah, dog, see, as an OG, dog, I deserve the benefit of the doubt as an OG, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Brandy, check this out, Brandy. As an OG, I deserve the benefit of the doubt. You get what I'm saying, Brandy? So what we got to do now, this is what we got to do. What we got to do, we going to have to, we got to run that back because, it's a respect thing at the end of the day, Brandy. It's a respect thing. You ain't had no business stopping that fight. Yeah, I was losing 6 rounds to 0. Those are the facts. Yes, the man threw 120 punches and he landed 119 of them on my face. Those are the facts. He did land 119 of the 120 thrown punches. Those are the facts. However, I believe that he was going to get tired after the 6th. So he was going to get tired of punching me in my face, tired of closing my left eye up. Then he started working on the right eye. The right eye was all trying to get there too. Then I had purple, burgundy, maroon, red, black, different colors all in my face. So you get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Brandon. You had no business stopping the fight. Had you let it go, you would have saw a whole nother side of this fight.
It's unfortunate, but I'm grateful. I'm okay. I'm able to talk to you guys. I don't need to be in the hospital. Everything is what it is. I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, ICI, and just.
I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, iCan'tSee.com. And if you can't see, what he said? I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, ICI. What he said? ICI? Who? Hold on, who's it?
You guys, I don't need to be in the hospital. Everything is what it is.
Okay, again, as I said yesterday, the reason why you don't need to be in the hospital is because the referee stopped the fight. Had the referee not stopped the fight, there's a good chance you would have had to go to the hospital.
True.
Good chance. Boy, let me tell you something. Boy, I'm pretty spot on in my analysis with this. Boy, I think if the ref wouldn't have stopped the fight, if your corner wouldn't have threw the towel in, and if the doctor wouldn't have waved the fight off himself, those 3 elements right there, bro, I am sure, 150,000% sure that 6'7" lanky Jurassic Park looking mofo that were putting them 5th Ward bees on your ass, he ain't from the 5th Ward, he was putting them bees on your ass with that 95-inch arm reach, I'm sure that he would have stopped you within that 6th round, or he definitely would have stopped you in the 7th. True. I'm sure about that. Show.
I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, ICI.
I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, ICI. ICI?
And just, I'll be back, man. I want to do great things in boxing once again, and I'm going to come back hard. I'm going to come back strong.
All right, he said he'll be back. He said he'll be. Now, his sponsor, ironically, both his eyes fucked up, especially the left eye, but he got a sponsor called ICI. So I guess ICI is a company that put ice on the eye. As a matter of fact, let's look this up. Who was Keith Thurman's sponsor? ICI? Let's see what this is. His sponsor, ICI. Let me try to look these motherfuckers up. I don't know how to spell it. The ICI. Yeah. I got to look that up, see what it is, how to spell it. ICI, huh? You got a sponsor name, ICI. Okay. You know what? That's a hell of a name. That's a hell of a name, being that, his shit got swole up. You know what I mean? So anyway, so he said he'll be back. So this is where we at right now. I think that a good fight, since Jermell Charlo's wife is saying, the reason why I played that for y'all, I played that for a reason. The reason why Jermell Charlo's wife is saying that, hey, he's been calling out everybody, don't nobody want to fight him. He's been trying to get in the ring. They haven't got him a fight. She didn't specify who is they. Because last I checked, I thought Lions Only, he was his own boss. See, all these niggas be talking their own bullshit until when it's time to make a fight. When it's time to make a fight, all them niggas who say they're their own boss, you know what they say? Yeah, man, they don't wanna do this and they don't want to do that. They didn't offer me to fight yet. They didn't give me this. But I thought you was your own boss. Oh, okay. Okay, so you waiting on Al and them, because you didn't say who the day you was waiting on. You waiting on Al and them? Al and them. Yeah, I'm waiting on Al and them. I'm waiting on Al and them, man. You know what I mean? Who is they? She never said they. I don't like that vague, I don't like those vague talking points. I don't like them vague talking points. Yeah, man, they did it. Am I supposed to assume who they is? Who is they? Who you talking about? Who is they? That's all I want to know. Who is they? Who the they you talking about? So, since the PBC only do in-house fights for the most part, 99% of anyways, so you just had an in-house PBC fight with the praying mantis versus Keith Once Upon a Time Thurman. Now put Keith Once Upon a Time Thurman in there with Jermell Charlo, the one who's not on coke and the one who don't drink, according to his wife. True. And she's supposed to say that. Hey, shout out to Akila. What to say, Akila? She's supposed to say that. She, listen, man. You know what, man? You know what? I ain't know Jermell. Jermell got a pretty good snow bunny. She's standing by his side. He got a nice little snow bunny. She's standing by his side. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? And it is what it is, man. So I get it. Shout out to our brother. Shout out to our brother. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, hold on. Motherfucking shout out to our sponsor, man, Brickhouse Performance Dogs. If you're looking for a company that you can trust, get on the waiting list today. At Brickhouse Performance Dogs, we are committed to breeding American Pit Bull Terriers with strong bloodlines, sound structure, and professional breeding programs that serious buyers can trust. Don't miss the upcoming breedings and puppy updates from Brickhouse Performance Dogs. Join the waiting list now in order to get early access to availability before public announcements are released. Go to www.brickhouseperformancedogs.com and sign up today. Hey, what you say, Brandon? You said I think she's Samoan, coach. She got that Moana on her arm. Oh, okay, she's Samoan? Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know. I mean, I don't know. She looks. I don't know. She don't look Samoan though. I know a lot of Samoans. I know a lot of Samoans in Watts. Yeah, she don't look Samoan. You show she's Samoan, Brandon? She don't look Samoan at all. Hey, what you say, Miss Connie? You say she's Samoan? Yeah, I ain't never seen a Samoan look like her. She look like a white girl. Yeah, I ain't never seen a Samoan look like her. I don't see the Samoans normally have they big people. Even the women tall. They got some tall ones. They very thick, big boned. They got the wide nose. They got the broad features. She look more European than anything. Yeah, she don't. Yeah, you know what I mean. She look more European. Hey, what you say? Yeah, she look more. Yeah, she don't. She don't. And she from Hawaii. Like Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is from Hawaii. From what I heard, he's from Hawaii. I think a dude was telling me he's Samoan. I said that's the smallest Samoan I ever goddamn seen. Them Samoan, those some big motherfuckers, man. Now listen, I was in Watts one time, right? Them man, there's some big motherfuckers, dog. Them motherfuckers is huge. I'm talking about even the women, the women not as big as the men, but the women are tall. Like they tall. They're like, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Those some big, listen, those Samoans breed different, boy. Those some big motherfuckers, big, strong motherfuckers. Shout out to Chris. Hey, Chris, what's going on, fam? What's going on, Chris? Freddie Chapman in his BI. Yeah, those Samoans. Hey, shout out to Big Mason. Yeah, those Samoans, those some big motherfuckers, man. Shit, nigga, I don't want no smoke with no Samoan. Yeah, dog, you got it, dog. You got it, dog. Nigga, man. Coming with that heat, dog. Hey, what you say? Just so sick say Bruno Mars is Filipino, not Samoan. Oh, I thought he was. Where is he from though? He's from Hawaii, right? I think Bruno Mars from Hawaii, right? Yeah, somebody was trying to tell me he was Samoan. I'm like, for real? Like, shit. God damn. Yeah, bro, I know quite a few Samoans. You see what I'm saying? Those some big motherfuckers, dog. Man, strong as an ox. Cali Kid say she mixed with white Samoan. Yeah. Just so 6 in Hawaii. Yeah, he from Hawaii. Oh, so he's a Filipino from Hawaii. Well, he American. Philippines is a part of America. So, I mean, not Philippines, but Hawaii is a part of America. So yeah, he you know, he from Honolulu. All right, well, you know. Anyway, well, she defended her man. and I respect that. She defended her man. I respect it. You know what I mean? I get it. She defended her man, you know. I think that Jermell Charlo and Keith Thurman, that'll be a fight I'll be interested in. Now, the sad part about it is this. Al Haymon gonna put it on pay-per-view. I'm not paying no pay-per-view for that. I'm just not. You know what I mean? So you guys see, I didn't go live for the Fundora and Keith Thurman fight. I wasn't buying that pay-per-view. Now somebody did send me a link, but I used a link one time and I got frustrated with that shit. You got to click on it 20,000 times and refresh it, and then it'll go there. Then I just got frustrated. I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't, man. You know what I mean? I ain't going live under these circumstances with this link, and because I didn't want it to pause and stop and all that stuff there. And I damn sure, and I stood on business about not buying that pay-per-view. I told you I wasn't buying it. You know what I mean? And you know, so I said, now the family would have sent money. Y'all ain't sent no money on it, so y'all wasn't too crazy about it. Your goddamn self. Because I've had people in the chat say, look, coach, they'll send you money. They'll just get the pay-per-view so we can go do a live fight party. But when y'all didn't do that, I was like, man, shit. Because y'all knew this wasn't no pay-per-view fight. Y'all knew this wasn't no pay-per-view fight. There's nothing about Sebastian Fundora and Keith Thurman that says pay-per-view. Nothing. It's a regular fight. It's really like a showbox fight. And showbox is good. I like showbox. That's not a knock. It's really like, you know, got an old washed up nigga from Clearwater fighting Jurassic Park. You get what I'm saying? You know, slapping him around the ring and shit. You know, the man was putting hands and foot on Keith Thurman ass from the opening bell to the time the referee stopped the fight. It was just a matter of time. You know who not complaining? I tell you what you won't see. You won't see Keith Thurman's wife making a video complaining, oh man, I don't like how they did my husband. You know, I think she's from India. Yeah, I don't like how they did my husband. You know, they stopped the fight right when it was getting good, right when me and the kids were really just jumping up and down, getting into the fight. And no, you ain't gonna see her do no interview. Like the person, you know who happy the most? His wife. She's like, Lord have mercy, thank that referee. True. Yeah, thank that referee. Thank that referee. She thanking the referee right now. The wife, you ain't gonna see Keith Thurman wife shooting no video mad. Yeah. You know, she's very articulate. She's very articulate. I appreciate that. She's very articulate. I appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? Then check this out. And then guess what? This weekend, who we got this weekend? We got Wilder. I think what that is?
Fighting something. You know.
Hold on, let me see. I think he's fighting him and Chisora fight this weekend, right? Yeah, this it right here, boy. Yeah, we going live for this. Oh, we showed up. Hey, boy. Hey, but listen, if this fight this weekend, I'm gonna look it up. If this fight this weekend,
who's the main event of this fight?
Who's the main event?
Yeah.
It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Mate, that's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna sell out O2 for them guys to be the main event. So these guys will not sell box office by themselves. So fuck that. So either you give me a main event or else pull me out of the fucking show.
Okay. Let's talk about that fight.
No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, my London fans, and then you want to put these little guys nobody knows about them on my show, and then trying to mug me off. Fuck that. Fuck my Muhammad Ali trophy. Nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. That boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me a chief support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number one and number two.
Huh?
We number one and number two.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
We number
me,
one and number two.
Yo, don't get me started, bro.
We number one and number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
Damn. So hold on, what deal Chisora talking about? What deal boy talking about? Nigga, deal. I like Derek Chisora. I like Derek Chisora. He be talking that shit. Oh, he got the Regents program? Well, hold on, wait, hold on. Oh, y'all remember this? Hold on. Look, I think why the fight this weekend, huh?
Your body gonna be limp. They're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. You can't punch, you got pillows for fists.
First couple rounds. A right hand down goes Wilder.
Damn, drop. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Nigga, what?
From the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
Your body gonna be limp. They're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. You can't punch, you got pillows for fists.
Y'all remember that? You got pillow for fists. You got pillow. Hold on, let's go to the ring right quick. I think we got to fight this weekend. Somebody asked in the chat, I told him to look it up, but yeah, Lord have mercy, boy, I like this here, fam. Boy, I'm getting excited about this here, boy. Y'all see this here, boy. Wilder, Chisora, and the scumbaggery of boxing. Look at this here. Nigga, Dale boy got the British flag wrapped around his face. Wilder got the American flag, the red, white, and blue, the 13 stripes. And what's represent the 13 colonies. You see what I'm saying? The red represents the blood suckers of the poor. The white represents white supremacy. We got the stars on the flag, represents the stars that you get when you get hit in the head with the billy club from the oppressor. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what they. But I was young. When I was young, right? When I was young, I was in the nation. I heard a speech. I think that was an old Malcolm X speech, and then Dr. Colley used to say it all the time and say it as well. Talk about what the stripes on the flag of the American flag represent and all that shit there. And that shit was funner than the motherfucker. But anyway, but yeah, here you go. Dale Boy and Wilder. Are they fighting this weekend, fam? Well, I think they fighting this weekend. This fight's supposed to be done. This fight right here, cool. See what I'm saying? I like this fight right here. But listen, I've been looking at some fights of Xander Zayas. This is gonna be a good fight here, boy. This gonna be a good one. I had somebody from Philly hit me up and told me to check him out. I had to look him up. Yeah, man, Xander Zayas, this gonna be a good fight. This boy right here look like he gonna be a problem. This boy, I think he from Nigeria. They say he's Nigerian right here. Moses Itama. This boy right here is a problem. Boy, Lord have mercy, boy. The UK, boy, y'all finally got dynamite. I think y'all might have landed a gold mine with that one. Y'all got dynamite with this Moses Itama, boy. Boy, this dude right here, boy. I like this young man right here. This dude right here. Ooh, you see what I'm saying? We gotta put him in there. We gotta, they gotta keep building him up, though. Keep building him up. Keep building him up. Yeah, they gotta keep building him up now. So he got the WBO international belt, and then it look like he got another secondary WBA belt. Yeah, we gotta keep building him up right here. I like this boy right here, man. I like him. He's articulate. He's a nice. Seems like he's a nice kid. Now the Americans gonna hate on him. America, we hate on our own fighters. So we gonna hate on the motherfucker that ain't from America. You know how Americans are. You can't get caught up in the online American boxing scene. The online American boxing scene gonna hate on anything that ain't. That they hate on American fighters, so they gonna hate on non-American fighters. April 11th. Okay, that fight April 11th. Upcoming fights. Let's see what's up. When is Wilder? April the 4th. Oh, okay, that's this weekend. There you go. ML Pro. What ML Pro stand for? Motherfucking Pro? Okay. Queensberry in the Zone. Okay. Yeah. This what I'm talking about right here. This what I'm talking about. Wild and Chisora. Yes, it's this weekend. We going live. It's on the zone. I paid the $50 a month anyway, so we going live. Yeah, we got a fight party. It's gonna be crack-a-lack. It's gonna be the bomb squad. Who gonna win this fight? We gotta do a show. We you know we doing a show for this now. Y'all know we doing a show this week for this fight. I forgot all about this fight the weekend. The bomb squad. Yeah. Derek Chisora. Deontay Wilder, who on the undercard? Riley and Mr. Knack. Bentley and who? Okay, all right. Derek Chisora 6'1", Wilder 6'7". So Wilder got a 6-inch height advantage. He got the arm reach, 211 centimeters versus 188 centimeters. He got the arm reach advantage. Derek Chisora got 36 wins, 13 losses. Deontay Wilder had 44 wins, 44, 4 losses. 1 draw. Derek Chisora got 23 KOs. Wilder got 43 KOs. Now, I know what y'all saying. Wilder got double the KOs. He got 20 more KOs than Derek Chisora do. It's a foregone conclusion that Wilder gonna knock out Derek Chisora. Don't get caught up in that. You know, don't get caught up in the knockout. That shit had me fooled too back in that shit had me fooled too. Don't get caught up on the knockouts. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Look like my shit. Look, what's going on? Let me turn this off. Look like my doggone my internet acting up. Let me see. What we looking at? It's that camera. It ain't the internet. It's that camera, dog. It's that camera. It's that camera, fam. It ain't the internet. It's that camera, dog. I'm switching that camera out. Shit moving all robotic. Y'all, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something right quick. Y'all bear with me one moment. Turn this bitch on and off. Trying to see. I'm trying to see what's happening. It's still doing it. It's this motherfucking camera. Matter of fact, no, it ain't that. It's my computer. My computer, let me see. Oh, you know what it is? I got a million windows open. Oh, my bad, y'all. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 tabs open. That's what's slowing it down. I see what it is. 17 tabs. That's okay. It is what it is. I gotta get ready to go to class. So let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. Even at my age, you're never too old to learn something new. Never too old to learn something new. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out right after these messages. Yeah, man, I gotta go to class, man. I got some shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yeah, I just turned it off. So now everything cool. I just turned it off. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Aquila. Shout out to Damn It Coach Ron. Shout out to I'll be changing your ass out today. I promise you. I'm gonna change this camera out, put my Sony back on there. I don't like this Canon no more. You know, I don't like this motherfucker no more. Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Shout out to that 90s chick. Tony Montana. Shout out to Kitty. Let's see, we got Aquila. Shout out to Aquila. Let's go. Who else we got in this bitch, man? Daniel. Shout out to Big Chris. Chris Leg, what's going on, brother? Brandon, sweet like candy. The lovely Miss Connie. G5 from the Bronx. Tomorrow we go live at 3 o'clock. You know, tomorrow we'll be live at 3 o'clock. So shout out to Jamie from New York. Who else we have in this bitch, man? We got Tony Montana, Jamie from New York. Shout out to my main man, Schoolo. Q's on, what's going on? He said camera's weird. Yeah. I get it straightened out. It'll be straightened out tomorrow. I promise. I got my big boys over here. I got my big dogs over here. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you're streaming, never use a Canon camera. Use Sony. Sony is really, really good for streaming. Canon is good for pictures, but Sony is really, really good for streaming if you want to stream. So I always use Sony, but I've been using it for other things, but I'm finna swap it out. So I'm finna go back to the Sony. Shout out to Q Zone. Motown, what's happening? Let's see, G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to Brooklyn. Yeah, man, it is what it is, fam. Shout out to Jess living life. Jess, what's going on? She say Bomb Squad, baby. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Jess, we ride with Bomb Squad this weekend. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Jess. I do got Derek Chisora. I got Derek Chisora pretty much. I don't want to say he's gonna knock Wilder out. I just think it's two old dudes that's past their prime. Both of them gonna be tired, holding on for dear life. But I like Dale Boy. I think Dale Boy can fight better when he's tired, more so than Wilder. So I'm picking Dale Boy by decision. But however, Bomb Squad. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Mason. Wilder got to catch him early. He got to catch him early. Shout out to we got Aquila, we got Just So Sick, we got Q Zone, we got my main man Big Mason Flip Michigan in this bitch. Shout out to Dog going on Johnny. You got Pillow Fist. Shout out to 15 rounds. Summer in November. We got that 96, Miss Connie, Kitty. We have Miss Lovely Felicia, Lisa Bells, Big Mason in this BI. Shit, who else I got? Anybody else I got? Yeah, I ain't gonna. Hey, shout out to the woman saying, "Hey, Ham, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I got Dale Boy beating Wilder." I ain't, man. You know, it's two black fighters fighting each other. Can't nobody say I'm not on code. I know how them LDB sitting there. Yeah, you ain't on code, dog. You picked against the black man. Well, it's two black men fighting each other. So if I pick one black man over another black man, how am I off code? Nah, dog. See, you just saying, dog. You nigga, you ain't on code. Yeah, nigga, whatever. True. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. My class started at 4:30 and it's 4:30. Catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Got part 2 of the Bill Haney interview, part 3 of the Bill Haney interview dropping at 6:45. Y'all check it out.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.